last week on Gobrak. So, last week in the campaign, for a recap, you guys had fought for 3 solid days through all of the vampire babies and then destroyed the stillborn unicorn. And then in the 4th level chamber, it was looking all creepy, so you sent a message to the Lich to get some advice, and it turned out that that was his pyramid, and he got pissed off. So he triggered a time trap that sent you back in time 3 days, and expressed that he was very angry with all of you little goblin shits. And then we had enough of you. And you guys abruptly stopped talking to Tyga, jumped back in the boat, and took off for the Misty Island.
Rock.
Yep.
If the Lich is pissed at us, we gotta get this teleportation circle. This is linked to him, isn't it? He knows where this is at. We should sand this off of the boat. Or destroy the boat. No, okay, we can do that.
No, we're not destroying the boat.
At least this part of the boat.
Destroy the boat.
And 2, that's teleportation circle.
That's our emergency exit.
That's, yeah.
Because I know where it's at too, and I can teleport the whole group to the boat.
Mm-hmm. That's why it's
Like
there.
that.
Okay, so are we gonna be okay?
If the Lich decides to kill us, we're all going to die.
Yeah. It pretty much is what it comes down to. Yes.
There's a tiny little map.
I saw that over here.
And let's ignore the fact that I completely botched up all of the.
Oh, yes. This, see, you found the map.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember this one.
And now, Syracuse Courtyard, that's actually behind the castle, right?
Okay.
So that's back there. There's a north arrow on there. There's a north arrow. But it's much larger than I had originally said.
Mm-hmm.
And then also it has like a diamond shape, or it has 4 corners on the main castle. But none of that matters because it's all ruined anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, there's the 4 castles in the corners, which are farther away than we thought they were. And
Considering
there's still the main entrance, which is where you are, so everything's okay.
And considering 1 square on here equals 300 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not even in a square right now.
I think the whole map.
Actually, yeah, I think we counted that at one point. Yeah.
Okay,
So that's where we are now. You guys came up here, and there was a warlock and a bunch of blowgunners manning these large, odd munition ballistas.
Yes.
And so you flew around back and attacked them so that they couldn't fire the ballistas at you, and pretty much killed them all. Except for those 2 guys who are trying to escape. The warlock did call for these wyvern to fly up out of a wyvern aviary on the roof.
Right, so went from small baby dragons to flying lizards. Now they're actually wyverns.
Okay. That means nothing.
I like flying alligators personally. That's what I would call them. This is the first one you've ever seen. You're like, I don't know, it's a flying alligator. Okay, that's what we're going.
Honestly, that is pretty much that description of what they look like. However, meta here.
Do they have some sort of special power that I'm?
They have a nasty sting.
Oh, okay.
A
So
nasty
you can see that, right?
They bite or sting like a
They have a tail
stinger.
Scorpion.
Stinger.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's like a scorpion that
Yeah.
they can just get.
Essentially,
Can they
yes.
hit anywhere, like
Yeah.
around them, like even if you
whip them around.
lynch onto their legs or something like that?
You held on to their tail like a snake.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then they bite you, so.
I'll say
Their tail goes all the way around to their mouth. Okay.
I'll say the tail is
Over their
definitely
shoulders.
It's definitely a reach weapon. So.
Okay.
But, like with most fights, they don't get to attack.
Well, we're about to find out.
Who is in that?
And it's actually Lucky. Lucky goes
I'll
first.
say on top of the initiative. Okay, we got 1 on the bow right now. Just because I haven't done this spell in a while.
Is it effective?
Yeah, my guiding bolt.
Guiding bolt.
Since they're AC 13. Yeah, let's go ahead and do guiding bolt. And that one's the one on the bow, so it should be.
Yeah, you
this
actually
one
have
here.
the hit point, so
Yep.
let everybody know who needs to get killed.
Okay, well, the one on the bow is the one that's near death.
Okay.
So,
The one in front of KT?
yeah, right there in front of KT and Lockjaw. Actually, how many squares is Lucky away from him?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Damn it. Okay.
Keep in mind
Does
that
that mean you need to
if
jump down?
that thing is nearly dead,
Mhm.
the monk has no
No good
really
range.
worthwhile projectile weapons.
It'd be easier
Okay.
just to run over there.
So it'd be easier for him to run over and whack the shit out.
Alright, I want to watch him run down the side of the boat, kill the thing, and jump back up in his spot.
I like it. I'm cool. All right, then. Then let's, if I move over to the side, I should be able to see one of these guys over here, right? Sure. Okay. So yeah, let's go ahead and move him over to the side.
You want to kill the one on this side?
No, that's nail split.
And we're looking for Lucky,
Lucky's got the spear.
which is here.
Yep.
And you're over here.
Correct. All right, then. So that's 9, 8, 7's already gone. Oh, no, sorry, no. No, 9 is gone. So that one's 8. That's 7. That's 6. Okay, yeah, so we're going after number 6 here. He is the most damaged, to say, from the one on the bow there. And we will go ahead and do fuck it, let's do a 4th level guiding bolt. So that's. I apologize, I can't remember how many D6 that is.
You're going to tell us how this works, right?
Okay, I believe
Roll
it's.
some d6s. I think I make a saving throw.
I want to say it's 2d6 start, and then 1d6 for each upcast.
Now, see, I think, I remember thinking, gee, that's terribly unfair. I think it does more than that.
Honestly, I'm trying to be on the fair side because I think you're right too.
Sliding bolt. 46
Okay, yeah, that was the.
plus 1d6 for each extra level.
Damage, yeah.
All right then, so that's 4th level. That's 7d6.
76. And I do, nope.
Nope, you don't have to hit.
Every level of this.
I used my armor class.
Yep, that's what you use. And you know what? Since it's been a while since I've used the fuck yeah dice, let's use a fuck yeah dice. And 10 plus 7 is 17.
Easy.
Yep. All right then.
Ooh, that's nice.
That is nice. All right, that is 27. 106. 113. So that kills him.
All right, this one just died.
Yep, he's gone. And thank you for the extra.
Yeah, I went and got some more notes.
I meant to grab some of mine because I had some lying around. All right, cool.
They come Gobrak.
Okay.
Where's Gobrak? He's
He's
up here near the front.
Yeah, he's right there by that first list.
Yeah. So
Okay.
you can shoot down that side.
All right.
Okay, so.
Yeah, whichever one I can see.
I mean, you can see everybody but this guy, so just.
Go after number 4. So it would
You
be.
can't jump.
That too. Definitely.
Number 4, that's here.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. He's
He has cover. I just thought I'd say that.
Okay, so there are 13 to hit. I am definitely going for damage. 19 on the die.
Oh my goodness, there's a couple more. He has this little ball. Everybody has a little ball.
I told you
That's
that.
how
I
long
don't,
it's
what the heck?
Throw that cup out of the way.
Listen, the only one who really uses the cups anymore is Tyler.
Yeah.
I think he likes using the cups.
Yeah, he was raised on cups.
There you go.
Okay, so
Like reviewing his character sheet?
Hmm?
Michael's reviewing his character sheet.
Always.
19.7?
19. Number 4.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait a minute. No, that's 29.
That one.
29.
I left out the.
Oh, the plus 10.
Okay, so that puts it at 115, so he's gone. Number 3 should be this one right here, the one that's on his hind legs.
Okay.
Roll a 3. That's only 12.
Oh, no, you need 13.
How many precision dice do you have left?
3.
I'd say hold on to it.
Alright.
Yeah.
Third one.
Okay then.
All right, I guess he's only killing one.
Damn it.
Then comes Grit. Grit says when he crits, don't forget he gets bonus dice. Whatever.
What's his bonus dice?
He gets 4 bonus dice and severs a limb when he rolls a critical hit.
Okay, that explains what you meant by bonus on here. Okay. As I saw that, I was just trying to figure out what the hell it meant.
It's of sharpness ability. I mean, he obliterate whatever it was.
Yep. Okay then.
So where's he at?
He's let's see, he's back there with nail split actually.
Oh yeah. But he's up on top. You can see that.
You still see everybody? Okay then we'll have him go after number 3. And just for him. Okay, so wrist rockets. And he's got plus 14 to this good guy. Which is good because I rolled a 2, so that's a 16.
Yeah, we forgot to figure out how to do sneak attack.
Oh shit.
You also didn't roll for Richard.
Yeah, he normally hides and then jumps out.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he?
Yeah. You want to do a high roll?
Yeah. 14. 29.
Let's see if I can get no. I can hit 24. I can hit 29. Okay. So then, what Donald will now do is succeed.
Alright then. When it comes to sneak attack, I was 76, remember correctly?
76.
Oh, I got it right there.
76.
Just happenstance.
This is not. I
And
don't ask
well,
my kids. He asks for paladins.
yeah.
He runs over there, shoots between
Then-
Nelson's legs, surprise, and then runs back.
Then he has the bonus stuff too. There it is. Yeah, it is plus additional 46. Okay. Jeez.
No, that's only on crit.
Oh, it's only on
That's
crit?
only on crit.
Okay, only on crit. Okay. All right. Here we go.
Saw the Amazon guy driving down my street as I came here. It still hasn't made 30 miles.
41. That's going to definitely kill him because he's at
That's number
86.
3?
Yep, number 3. All right then.
And then comes head snap. Where's head snap? On the other side of the boat? Number 7? Number 4? Yeah.
Right there. Yeah.
You can shoot this guy. Okay. Number 1.
That's number 2 actually.
Number 2.
One we killed.
One died before he left.
That's the way I originally wrote it. So unfortunately. Yeah.
He's only. Well, no. Didn't say So he's at +10. So that's a hit.
You only get 3.
5 points of damage.
5 points damage.
All right, he's at 50.
Okay, that's 21, so that's definitely a hit. For 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage.
And they just get the 2 shots and now splits up.
Yep.
All right then. And where I'm at, I can see this guy over down here. Number 2.
No.
I don't think so.
Oh, I can't see number 2.
I mean, yes, you can see number 2. No, the door doesn't.
Okay.
Let's see.
Yeah, he's got a little trance thing too.
I told you that remember he bought one for his birthday or Christmas or something like that.
There's one of the
He
kid
was
games.
rolling on,
Yeah.
was he rolling on the table last week though?
No, nobody was going on.
No, he had his.
I must have been having nightmares about him rolling on the table. You're shooting number 2 with your.
Actually, you know what? Let's do a guiding bolt. Yeah.
Yeah, his dad asked me what he should get him for Christmas.
You told me that. That's right. I remember that now.
Okay.
What happened?
Start moving in half speed.
5, 6, 7.
The DM under-caffeinated.
Under-caffeinated.
All right then.
That's never good.
We are using a level 8 guiding bolt
On which one?
on the one that's the least hurt. Well, actually, no scratch. He's not the least hurt, but
Is it
he's
more?
about half. He's halfway there, so he's half.
We were taking bets on whether we killed them all before you got here.
And that becomes a 26. So yeah, that's definitely gonna be a hit.
Gobrak missed 2 of his 3 shots.
Yeah, that'll do it.
I had to have a 4 to hit.
That sounds like when I was rolling with my players.
You rolled a 3 first.
And then
now
a 1.
I'm using precision dice. I got a 3rd shot. Still not good. Pick up my pencil every time someone rolls a dice.
Alright, so that's gonna be 37 points of damage.
Plus his
brings
50.
him up to 95. That's what it brings him up to. So yeah, he's almost dead, but he's not quite there.
A few interesting things about this.
Oh, hold on a second. What is? Oh yeah, Neosplit's levitating. That's right.
Oh, he's levitating.
Oh shit! And Lucky did his as a bonus action. I could have easily gone up there. Oops.
They weren't screwed. What does screwed do? At range.
He's got his Eldritch Blast, but he's only got that a number of times per level, if I remember correctly.
No, it's fast.
Oh, this person is a cantrip.
Oh, is it straight cantrip?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right then.
And it's like 3 to hit rolls, each doing a d10. Isn't it?
Yeah, it's still a hit roll.
It's different rays. It's multiple rays
Yeah.
instead of multiple damage.
Yeah, so you roll 3 d20s and see how many hits you get.
Well, and the DM specified that the lion alligators are actually words.
Okay.
All right then.
Man, you can call flying on
Okay. Let's do the first Eldritch Blast and the one that's almost dead.
Trying to kill them all.
Yeah. 18 on the die, so it goes 30. So yeah, that's a hit.
30.
Okay. 14. That puts him at 109. Not quite dead yet. Alright, so we'll Eldritch Blast him again. That'll be a 23. And oh look, he's dead.
Is that number 2?
That was number 2.
Oh, 2's out front.
Okay, so that's him gone.
You got one more blast?
One more blast. We will go after the one in the middle. That one's number 7. He's got the least amount of
The one
damage.
that's like another one of those.
Nope, they're behind the wall. They went down. So.
Oh, you rotated it.
Yes, he does, yeah.
Yeah, I made it actually set up the way.
The way it was instead of having to mirror the.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we'll go after the middle one since he's only got 39 points of damage on him. No one. No. Yeah. Try to whittle him down a bit. And that'll be another 30 to hit. Really? 9 points of damage. So he's at 48 now.
Okay, and then comes KT. KT, there's a guy right in your face.
Oh, okay.
You're gonna, what is it, double short swords or
Do you
something?
have vein pops? Paper? There? Is it up there? I don't have this, but he's here. He's got a short sword, yeah, a short sword, and then a short sword +3, a short sword +2, and he has the fighting style, the 2-weapon fighting style, so I can cast I mean, he's almost dead, right? So the Hunter's Mark probably won't do anything for him.
Yeah. You just pretty much have to hit him once.
Oh, yeah, that's what I thought. So I just have a double, so I just use the double.
Mhm.
Just do a D20 first to see if I hit. Okay, 18 to hit.
Yep,
Plus-
definitely hit.
+9, right? Okay, so there. And then just do a D6 +6.
Yep.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's right.
That's it, yeah, with that, even the minimum amount of damage you kill him.
Okay. Well, 7.
Yep, he's dead.
That's the minimum we can do. And then can I go ahead and, I guess I can't. Can I use my longbow to hit the next guy? Or no, I can't switch out. So if I'm using 2, I can't switch to 1. Right? Can I bonus? How hurt is that one? Do I want to put a 100 mark
If
on
you
it?
wanted to be dramatic and just drop your weapons and yank out your longbow,
Actually, do that,
drop them on the
and
deck.
then you do
Because
your,
they're probably all going to be dead.
then
by
you
then.
do your
Around
bonus
town.
action, Hunter's Mark if you want. Because that stays out and you just.
Right, I can move it.
Okay, so yeah.
Like I could have did it with the other guy. But.
Okay, so yeah, you can drop your weapons, pull out your bow, Hunter's Mark,
But at least whatever, right?
You want the one close to the boat then. So yeah, Hunter's Mark that one right there by the boat.
Is he okay? Okay. Is this taking my other action? My
Your Hunter's Mark is your bonus action.
no, yeah. No, take my second attack to take it in.
Bonus action for the hunter's mark and second attack for the.
Okay. 16. 8 plus 8, 16.
Mhm.
And then a D8 plus 5, a D6,
Plus
a
a
D8. So let's say 5, 11, 16. 16.
Okay. He's at 64.
And then we have Aimpock.
And it's right up in your grill, it looks like.
Where is Vein Pop? Is
Right
he?
there in the ground.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. So
So
he's.
he has crossbows for.
He also he does, and he's got a rapier +2. So do I
But he
just?
can just shoot him in the face with the crossbow.
Shoot.
Okay. So with the thing, do I go for the? Oh yeah, I'll do that. How many times I get to get it? And he's got a hunter's mark on him. That's nothing. For
So
this
That
that
one.
only, that only works
Okay.
for KT.
So just do the thing +5. This +5. Okay. 18 plus 5. That's a hit. So a D8 plus 14. So let's just say 14 plus 1 is 15.
Okay.
And then do that again. Okay.
Yeah, what level are you?
So, that's only a 9. That's not hitting.
Do you have precision?
Yeah, but it's a
How many-
9.
How many precision dice do you have left?
4. I have five total, so I've used 1, so I have 4.
It was a 9 on the die.
Yeah, I have
Yeah,
4.
one more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a D10, right?
Yeah, I believe you're high enough level
D10,
you're
right?
using D10.
I'm using D10s. I have 5 D10s, so should I just go ahead and
Yeah, go ahead.
4.
And you only have 2 attacks. What level are you?
Oh, yeah, I'm level 12.
So you have
Oh, you have 3 attacks.
Oh, crap. Then I should have not used that dice for
Oh,
nothing.
no,
Yeah,
you want to add up as much damage as you can.
All right, I'll just try one.
Should be.
20! Woo!
There you
All right,
go.
so
You made
then
up
I
for
use
it.
2 D8s.
Yes, but you still only have 14.
Okay, so let's just say 14.
14 plus.
14 plus 1 is 15, 16, 17. Oh,
Okay, she
70
goes
whole points. My God, these dice are crazy, insane, not doing me well. I'm gonna use some different dice.
So,
97. You whittled him down quite a bit.
Okay, good.
97 or 107?
Well, he was at 79. It's 17. So yeah, 97.
I thought it was an 80.
All right, and I'm concentrating.
Well, I added
Okay,
10
please
to it and added
concentrate.
the rest to it. So.
Oh, it's not.
I'm weird.
Keeping up with your new math. Yeah, you were just, yeah. That's the same way I do it. I just do it without talking.
Sometimes it helps.
And that makes it the winner's turn. So they were not able to kill all of the movers before you died.
Yay!
okay.
So kill the guy.
How much health do we have?
The closest one to the boat has 13 hit points left. The other one has about half his hit points left.
Well, I think it works. Fireball, doesn't
Yeah.
it? Well, it was cool. I'm not hitting my friends. Fireballs.
Yeah.
Did you do that? Can you
Um,
edge me out?
I just like that.
Don't need to level it up.
Oh, cool.
Probably don't need to up the. I'll need to get on the other side of the boat though, because I
Okay.
have to be able to see all of them
To do what?
to prevent them from getting hit.
Oh, to see the people. You need to see your people.
Yes, I need
Yeah.
to see my friends.
So we need to move
Not
the
hit.
wizard guy, which is here with his little birdie.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, you just want to step over here.
Okay, I was looking at the drill. Okay, and then I probably don't need to upcast this.
How many hit damage does the undamaged one need?
He's at 62 right now. 48. Yeah.
So,
I mean, 8d6. I mean, if you get max damage, it'll kill him.
I kind of want to save that max damage for something bigger though.
Yeah. There you go.
close.
Yeah, I think we'll just use a normal fireball,
Float mainly has just been focusing on driving the boat, yeah.
which is 8d6.
Yep. And that means I gotta do a dexterity saving throw. The save number is ridiculous.
It is, I believe, either 18 or 19. 18. Unless my proficiency is more than 5. It's
No.
level 16.
It's fine. Next level it goes up.
And it's 5 plus 5 plus 8. Well, that's a lot of 6s.
I'm assuming that half damage is killing the.
More than likely.
I don't know. That one failed that.
My package finally arrived.
Was that your doorbell thing?
37, including a plus 5 for my intelligence.
Okay, so the one with
I would
the,
never know.
he takes the full, then the other one was only taking half?
They don't
Or vice versa?
They're both taking full.
They're both taking full, okay.
Or the one that's damaged is taking half.
Sure.
It's really annoying.
It's like, hey, you see my
37?
car
Yeah,
in the driveway? Have
99.
you done my doorbell?
You got close to killing him.
And the worst comes Flo, but Flo is going. Am I gonna hit anything? So they will send straight to Flay.
Okay, so.
Oh, Flay, right down here in the thing.
And the one he's up against, the one that is remaining.
Yeah.
One by Vein is dead.
Does,
This is
how much does,
Do you want me to tell you the cool thing you need to do here?
how much does he have left?
Oh, he's got 11 hit points left.
Okay, cool.
Remember that you need to attack from 2 hexes away. So
I have to run away.
So use your bonus action to disengage
Bonus
and half your
action,
movement to
disengage.
slide down off Steve's back, stab over Steve's shoulder, and get him in the eyeball.
Yeah.
Oh, with my lance.
Is it a medium creature?
Oh,
Or a
okay.
large creature?
Large.
Then is
Actually,
she not
yeah.
able to strike its back squares?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if that's how.
That doesn't sound cool though.
That doesn't sound good. I'll agree.
So not cool. He says you can just hit it in the back corner. And,
But you could also.
hit it in the hind leg.
Okay.
That way it's 2 squares away. So So you're just going to use your lance and poke at it, and then you're going to decide how much smiting you need to do.
Do I need to do smiting?
Actually, what is your
My lance
damage?
is a lance, was it attack bonus plus 12, a d12 plus 7?
D12 plus 7?
And I have Channel Divinity. I also have smite that I can put on it.
You got 2 attacks, right?
I have 2, yeah.
Don't bother with your smites. Save your smites.
Do the first attack and see how close you get, and then you'll know if you're going to do damage.
Or that too. That works.
Syrian Thunderbolt.
So roll the first one.
Alright, well, okay. I mean, Steve can always attack too, right?
Steve, thanks.
Yep.
And he's, what am I, oh, it doesn't matter. I need something big. 16 plus 12. That's a lot. Okay.
28, yep. All right.
28.
So,
A d12.
plus 7. So,
Okay.
12 plus 7.
okay,
it's
so
just-
7 plus.
Oh, plus we don't put any smite?
I don't.
What do we need?
You have another attack.
Yeah, but how much do I need?
11.
Okay, yeah, but I rolled a 1 and a 2 on the other one. That's why I'm like,
Well, don't
Steve,
forget, you also have that reroll 1s and 2s with your lance. Don't you have that with D-Flay? Isn't it D-Flay that has that?
what is the thing?
Great weapon fighting, I believe.
Great weapon fighting, divine, yeah. I have great weapon fighting.
Boom. Okay, so if you roll a 1 or a 2, you get to reroll it.
Cool, okay. I rolled a 6.
You killed him.
13.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, you killed 2. The other guy, you left down there.
Oh, I did?
Yep.
They're all dead then.
They're all dead.
Except for the 2 guys cowering behind the wall.
Yeah.
Then can we-
and
If they're still there, they'd be
Steve's
staying there.
next.
Run.
So can I just run after
one of them has
run after
18
him?
points of damage to him, and the other one's got 20. And if I remember correctly,
40.
he's
80.
got,
So go 80.
Depending on how this was mirrored.
he's got 20 and he's got 18, if I remember correctly.
Steve's chasing him down.
Spit.
Jawbreaker. Didn't even get to watch him run now.
Yeah, I know.
How far are we off the ground?
70 feet? What's that?
I
No, that was
jumped.
last round. So
I
now we're
jumped.
50 feet.
Yes.
50 feet off the ground.
Yeah, I'll just jump.
That's
So you take 5d10 minus
5d6.
Minus
5d6,
16 times 5.
minus 80.
Yeah, you're taking, you're actually gaining hit points back.
10. Is that 50 feet? Is that your normal movement?
I'm 55.
So then you want to run the other 55 feet?
Sure, why not? I think on the ground I'm faster than the boat.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
If you're running. Yeah, let's catch the boat. Okay, that was very exciting though. Jawbreaker. The Wyvern, we're all dead. Then Root Rock.
Commander Eagle's coming after you guys, maybe?
Yeah.
Then PT. I don't think he has a lot to do either. PT, Heartbreak, and Lockjaw. Any guys jumping off the boat?
Lockjaw plans to jump off the boat. He's got, actually, double check that. I do believe he has been ringed.
Heartbreak remembers the time that everybody
Yeah, he does.
abandoned the boat and bad things happened.
Yeah. So he's
going
going
to-
to stab someone.
He's going to stay on the boat to keep the boat safe.
Alright, Lockjaw jump off. Spoon!
12.
Yeah, because I can't see an enemy, so I can't use my aggression.
I love machine gun Kelly.
And then gun the Eagles.
Yeah. The Eagles have
So I
a.
love machine gun Kelly on the boat. It'll be
Oh, yeah.
60.
Oh, Nailsplit's also still there. Lucky's still there.
No, fly of 80. So, 2 each. Can they make it in 80? They can't make it in 80, but
That's
they'll
80,
be able to
but
make
they
it
can- you
all
can-
the way. I don't know if I want them to do that because they'll just get shot.
How many points do they have again?
26.
Send them.
Yeah. Just jump over, full double move,
Where are you going to go?
over the
Straight
wall.
ahead?
At the very least, over the wall so we can at least see where they're at.
Yeah. Straight ahead, and then once they get line of sight, straight up.
There's half squares.
Are there?
Yeah.
Oh, right,
Because
the
tiles-
cobblestone, yeah.
Just halfway down this hall. And you can get right next to him, but since it's double load, you can't tell.
But if he moves down without withdrawing,
Yeah.
I get the point.
So this one's going to go ahead and just fly on top of him.
Yeah, why not?
And the same thing on the other side.
Yep.
Just move them on down. Put one on the inside and one on the square.
Okay, so one inside and one on the
On it.
square.
On it, yeah.
Because he's above.
Okay, all right.
Okay, so there they are climbing down the wall, and then
So root rods.
okay, you get a turn. Did I erase them? Ooh, bad guys.
Oh, I was wondering about those guys. Looks like they haven't done
I
anything.
erased them. Alright, well, we'll say they had really low initiative.
I think they did, actually.
So this guy's going to go ahead, and now he's being harried by eagles, so he just drops down. Takes 2d6 damage.
Okay. Did he withdraw?
He just dropped. What does that mean?
Nope.
So that means I
So
get,
he
Both
said-
of them get a free shot.
so that means I get 2 attacks of opportunity? Both are retalons. A 2 and a 16.
Plus.
So that's plus 5.
Yeah, okay, that 2's in the 16's gonna hit.
16 is 19. And this is
You need to do 8 points of damage. Can you do 8 points of damage?
2d6 plus 5.
Yep.
So 8 plus 5.
Okay, he's dead.
He dies.
And then the other one had 20 on him.
He jumped off the wall, they ripped him with his talons on the way down, and he hit the ground.
Disengage fall.
You
Speaking
moron!
of disengaged.
I'll show you how to do this.
He still takes 2d6. So if I can roll it, I have to roll 13. 5 more damage.
You said 25. Alright. No, 25, not 55.
So some-
Eagles. That puts us at the top of the round. Who do we want to skip to and finish that guy off?
The boat, we'll have that go down another 20 feet.
Okay.
And then next plan, bring it closer.
Yeah, I didn't ask you how fast you're traveling.
Well, we were coming down slower because I was trying to do it gradual. Because I didn't know how long this combat would last.
So you're going to come 20 feet closer to?
20 feet closer, 20 feet down. Yeah.
So, interesting thing about Wish, it doesn't require any requirements.
That's true.
Does that mean a Wish resurrect could resurrect, for example, one of the orcs slain in the massacre?
Oh, yeah. Right?
So-
resurrect is like, yeah.
Should, based off of criteria.
So, and it would be free.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to
So
pay for
once a day, everybody we can start reversing the genocide of the orcs?
it. Like just raising all these orcs from the den?
Could work. And might put us back in the race. Yeah, he can be a pain in the ass, but at the same time, he is very helpful.
Yeah, that was one of the things I realized that Wish could be useful for. Also, we could use clone on ourselves using Wish to not have to pay the resources,
Alright.
and then we have backups.
Okay, so
We would need to be somewhere where we could have some red troops, though, because they would basically be red troops.
you know what? If we finish clearing off this island, this could be another base.
Good.
Again, because you found the map, so yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's much bigger than I said it was.
300 feet. That's a lot of doubles.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a whole city before.
But yeah, Wish says it doesn't need any requirements, including expensive.
Yeah, including expensive.
Yeah. And
You don't need to be an intercurrency spell, including costly opponents. It just takes.
and another thing is, does it also negate cast time?
Oh. Yeah,
Because Wish is instantaneous.
Yeah, because it's one action.
That would make sense. Yeah,
So I could cast Wish and summon a giant block of lead above someone's head.
Oh, awesome.
Hello.
I'm gonna need that later.
Okay. So top initiative, and that should be Lucky.
Yeah.
Lucky is not the one levitating. That is a nail split. So did I take fly as one of my spells? I did not. Oh. Actually, you know what? Because it's a bonus action for me right now. Dimension door. Right back here.
Oh, okay.
He's
Oh, that's right. You got the bonus action thing.
Yep. And because
That's
still a
lucky.
spell, no wild magic.
A bunch of wyverns and have them saddled up to
So,
ride.
is Jawbreaker going to play with the wyvern and you're switching characters for the door, or are you going to put your wyvern away and...
I'm going to put the wyvern away, but I want to fly it around a little bit.
Okay.
Just kind of get a feel for it.
And then the wizard and KT and Nail Split are going to go over here and go, come on, we want to go in this door, come with us.
Yup. Okay.
Who are we sending? Obviously the druid and somebody else to help with the wyvern. And then what are you doing with them?
We'll have Scroat and the druid.
Well, I mean, we can put one or two on the boat, but yeah, that's a good question.
Is there a phoenix that's spelled with a K inside of Phoenix? Because I just looked up, I keep forgetting to check the air quality, and apparently there's a Phoenix spelled with a, ending with a K, comma, Phoenix, comma, Arizona, comma, US.
Not that I'm aware of.
Like a neighborhood or something.
Probably. Anyways, I'm wondering if, when we do our teleportation circle, is it big enough to accommodate?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can do 10 creatures.
Okay.
You want to teleport them
We'll teleport them to the Underdark for right
to
now.
the Underdark
Yes. That way they're safe.
and tell the kids to feed them,
Yes, there should be plenty of dwarf meat in the larder.
right?
I need a dwarf.
All right.
And also, after they're gone, have Lockjaw and Lucky come down here and collect the bodies of the other half dragons.
Get the rest of the dragon.
Perfect.
Lucky will also pen a note that says, we have some pets coming there. Be nice. Also, we have more hides coming your way. We'll deliver soon.
Okay, so somebody's gonna wild magic a teleportation circle?
Yeah, let me see who has.
Sure. You don't actually have to do the circle since we've got a teleportation pad on the boat, but you do have to cast the spell.
Yes. I'm trying to remember if any of my characters
I
have
think
it.
it's not Nail Split because he's busy.
Actually, none of my characters have it, unfortunately.
Several of mine do. Actually, Gobrak.
Did I learn teleport circle?
Gobrak has teleportation circle. Jawbreaker has teleports, but since I'm taking him down into this thing, I'd rather keep that. So let's do the teleportation circle off. That's a level 5 off of Gobrak.
Okay, have to a roll. Send all the wyverns through, druids helping, so everybody gets lined up. He explains what's going to happen.
No wild magic.
And they're going to a place where there's lots of yummy meat.
Okay. And
I may have
notating
to
that our
recast the
wyverns
spell, it's
will
only
be-
a 10-minute duration. Speak with animals.
Speak with animals?
Yeah.
Wow. I think once you get them all calmed down, it's probably
Yeah, it's just. But the eagles may have just. Oh wait, is that a concentration spell? The eagles might be gone. It is not.
Okay, so you still got your eagles on your boat,
Not for much longer, but.
watching out for the bad guys in the surrounding belts.
Mhm.
But these four start down the hallway into the main entrance, which is 20 feet wide and completely dark. But in the distance, about 800 feet away, you can see some torches. So there's some torchlight up in front of you as you're walking down the hall. When you get to the torches, obviously there'll be torches on the wall, but you're just walking down the hall this time.
Okay. Let's see.
We have dark vision. What radius?
Oh yeah, that's the question. Somebody is wearing goggles. Is it any of these people?
I don't think so.
Nail split, no.
So 60 feet for him, 60 feet for...
I think I put the goggles.
Actually, I think the ranger has.
I think I put the goggles on too, correct?
I just have that longbow of warning. Now I have leather
Let
ring.
me double check. Because those require attunement, don't they?
Goggles of night.
Who has that?
Tokrak.
Oh, okay. He's not here.
He's not.
Goggles of night, though. That's what we're
Natural
looking for.
for favorite terrain is the Underdark, so I don't know why I can't see it.
No, we'll be down in the equipment section over there with your abilities.
No, we put them on him because being
Okay.
able to see that far when you can shoot that far is handy.
Right. So, so we're just looking 60 feet forward. But obviously, with the torches are lit, so you can see anything within the torch area.
I think I'm probably going
Okay.
to.
Again, has this been reshaped stone?
Yep.
Okay.
Reshaped stone.
I'm wondering if I should cast the dancing lights and just have it float ahead of us.
Probably wouldn't hurt, honestly. Because you can always send those out ahead, right?
Yeah, don't remember what the range is.
Is it like a will-o'-the-wisp? Is that how you can describe it?
Four torch-like light sources.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a shadow cloak. That's where we're walking along here.
Up to four torch-sized lights within
Turn
range.
myself.
Range is
That means
1.
as long as you stay more than 10 feet away from the torches, you'll stay visible because the rest is very shadowy.
As a bonus action on your turn, you can move
Right
up
area.
to 60 feet.
Yeah, but so that's within 10 feet of it.
Right.
And you said they were 800 feet ahead?
Yes.
Okay.
So you're or are you casting something?
Yeah, I'm gonna cast dancing lights and have 4 torches in a 20-foot square, 120 feet out ahead of us.
Okay.
What do we see?
So the whole hallway is dark, so it doesn't really accomplish much, but you don't trip. And until you get to where you're 120 feet from the torches, then they really become redundant.
Yeah.
Okay, how's the air in here? Is it musty? Is it fresh?
It's very, it's like seawater air. It's
Okay.
like seawater air. More so than outside.
Okay, so it sounds like there's an open cavern that leads in here, so surf air. Okay, so it's still a fresh airflow. So it's still fresh airflow.
Yeah, because if we ever are in a, remember, I've got that jar of helium that I can.
Waiting for something to be sealed. Those wyvern would have been perfect. They were all sealed in there. You could have
Yeah.
suffocated the wyvern. If you could cover the hole.
Well.
We also,
Yeah.
basically what I was also trying to go for is it smelled like there's something else that's been living in here.
Right.
So if there's fresh airflow that,
Right. And you're getting that ocean smell.
yeah, so it kind of clears
No,
out.
but I mean, ocean smell is kind of like a dead fish smell, right? So
Yeah.
that's what you're getting at.
Yeah.
Dead fish smell.
Okay.
Okay.
Hear
okay.
anything?
Nope.
Okay.
All right, and you get close enough to now where you can see up ahead, because the torches are lighting it up, there's a pile of gold just laying on the floor.
I disbelieve.
I disbelieve. But it's not gold coins, even though the representation there looks like gold coins and other treasures. It's actually a neatly stacked pile of gold bars. Each bar is about 5 pounds, which I couldn't get the exact dimensions, but I'm thinking they're this big. And they're neatly stacked, and there's about 500 of them, give or take.
Wow.
I'm just not going to stand there and count them. So the equivalent of 50,000 gold pieces in gold bars, just piled there on the ground. So you guys are walking up here to the edge of the...
I bet you wish you were here now, Tyler.
I'm going to say trap. And
So, okay.
then be careful.
Yeah.
When you get to here, you realize, just at the edge, you realize this is now a giant room. So the hallway that you're walking in opens up to a room, and the torches are not actually in the hall, they're in the room, but it creates the effect of the 20-foot hallway continues with torches instead of walls, and there's a giant room. The torches themselves only allow you to see an extra 20 feet beyond the edges of the torches, but your dark vision is good out to 60, so you can see 60 feet in this direction, 60 feet in that direction, and 60 feet in that direction, which would mean 20 feet past the last torch.
All right, so it's like tiki torches, I'm assuming. They're like 12 feet tall, 12 feet tall?
No, they're short. They're only like 3 feet tall. And they're actual torches, not, they're not magic.
Okay, are they stuck in the ground?
Stuck in the ground. As if somebody made little holes for them. And so, when you get to, let's say, there, then you hear a big voice from down this direction. And he says, "Are you just here to complete your genocide, or is there a way for us to become allies, brothers?"
Oh! Hold on! I'm putting away my morning star. You have my attention.
Can't really see anything though.
But that isn't common.
Common.
I'm going to wander off to the side away from the torches.
Oh yeah, because you don't want to get anyone closer to those torches. You won't actually be able to walk through the torches without becoming visible, so you'll have to hang back just a bit if you
How
want to
about if
remain
I shadow
invisible.
step?
From there to there, you could do that.
Okay.
So you just shadow
Sure,
step over
I
the
say, yeah, whatever you guys want to do, go ahead and do it, and then I'll talk.
Because I was also just going to send the
10
dancing
feet.
lights off to the
So that's
side.
dim light.
So
Okay. When you send the things out of the site, people who thought they would be invisible because dark vision's normal range. But yeah, it's right here. Okay. And on both sides. So as you start to move the dancing lights forward, you can see that there are 6 guys on that side and that side. And you line up the 6 on that side, so they're holding the rifle. They would be 13 away from this torch if you can figure out where that is. And also the 2, the Battle Master and the...
Well, 13 takes them off the map.
Does it really?
Yeah.
Poor planning.
How about 11?
Well, if they're 11, you could see them with your dark vision.
Oh, all right.
But let's say as the lights approach them, they step forward, and now they're 11. And on this side is the Battle Master, over there in the corner, and the champion on this side.
Okay, so 12 blowgunners,
Uh-huh.
1 champion, 1 battle master?
Yeah. Wait, he's not supposed to be a blowgunner. He's supposed to be brutes.
That's all wrong. Okay, so 12 brutes?
Yeah. No, only 6 brutes.
Only 6 brutes?
Yeah.
These guys aren't blowgunners?
No.
Okay.
3 of
be happy.
The brutes are actually kind of badass.
Well, I understand that,
But there's half as many.
and they don't have a distance attack
I would grant you that.
coming at you from both sides.
Did you ever, however, have some skills here?
Yeah, I would definitely say we're not here for genocide.
Oh yeah, I plan to say that. Don't you worry. Yeah, those should be the guys with long swords and short swords, if I remember correctly.
Obviously, don't
Right.
know what we're actually here for.
Scooch him over, right?
Yeah.
Scoot them down a bit more, Mike, please.
Or this way.
Yeah. They're gonna get long swords and short swords. Is that what those guys have?
Yeah.
Yeah. Those guys have 127 hit points each.
Okay.
But as you point out, yes, they don't have any range capabilities from what I recall. So,
I mean, the blowgunners, if they get a good volley on you, can.
Yep.
Some of them hit occasionally.
Yeah.
okay. Are you guys where you want to be before I start talking?
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay. Actually, Ryan, go ahead and move me forward just a bit. I want them to be focused on me and hopefully try to.
Like that?
Yeah, that should work. Okay. I only commit genocide on dwarves.
On dwarves. He goes, my first wife has now determined that you have told the truth and you are part dragon, so we want to make peace.
Lovely.
Please, come forward. I would like to see my soon-to-be brother.
I gotta give her a minute.
It's unfortunate that it took this long for you to believe us.
So you can only see when he gets here, so he starts walking forward. And he's got these two nice ladies with him.
Oh, his hair. Gotcha. Actually, no, I'm going to say it. A harem.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, that's it so far.
Mhm.
And but he stops. He's not getting any closer than that. But you can see him. I guess you couldn't see him until he gets a little more forward. So,
Well, if I have to, I can always come forward another step.
no, it's the torches. Right, that's as far as the torches go.
Oh, okay. All right. All right.
So he comes forward. So he's on the edge of the dim light from the torches, and you can see him. And it's you recognize him because he killed his brothers. He's still wearing his Kofefe necklace, right? And he's got his two ladies with him. And he says, to show our to solidify our alliance, we'd like you to take this gold in payment of rescuing the missing youngling. The one known as Admiral Fluffy has been kidnapped by the Princess of Kuldorf.
You know what? What? No! No! Where is that bitch?
Well, she's the Princess of Kuldorf, so she's in Kuldorf. Or he doesn't say that.
They stole it.
Actually, I realize that, and I rephrase my question. Where's Colbeth?
This is
Far corner.
They stole Admiral Fluffy?
Way up here in the corner.
okay.
Motherfuckers. Sons of bitches must pay.
And since
Did we get any information?
what are telepathic?
Yeah, the only thing I remember about Kuldorf is they have a tournament there 4 times a year. On the solstices and the equinox.
When's the next equinox?
3 months. Because it's like January 2nd or 1st, 1 2. I can look it up. And then so it's 3 months off.
Okay then.
So do we still have our telepathic
But
link?
that's during golden breeding season, so you don't want to go that one.
Well,
Yes,
what I'm
sir.
getting at, I'm wondering if the whole purpose of that is for the tournaments. That's what I was thinking.
Okay.
But since you pointed out it's past the equinox, it may not be the case. All right, so there's no time frame, is what I was concerned about. Okay, so, Princess.
Telepathically, I'm gonna float the idea. Do we resurrect this guy's brother as a show of good faith? Do we bring? Because I've got 2 ninth level spells.
We can bring them both back.
I could just do that like now. If we have his skull, we have their skulls.
Yes,
We
we
need
do.
skulls.
However,
I don't know if you would want
Yeah,
them
you still
to
need
compete for his
To
hair.
touch, are you checking his pockets for pieces?
No,
It's on the ship.
it would be on the boat. We keep giant skulls. That's
Oh,
well, not just
okay.
skulls, I bones mean help. The bone I carry, that bone that you see there, that's a dragon bone. But it's not their dragon bone.
However, if things go sideways with these guys, then we would be facing 3 of them instead of just 1. So you might want to hold
Yeah.
back on that and just
That's-
agree to rescue
yeah.
Fluffy for them.
Definitely do that.
Not for them, for us, damn it.
Yeah.
It's Admiral Fluffy. Or Commodore Fluffy. I think we promoted him. I think he was Commodore Fluffy.
No, he was a different rank every time. Higher every time.
Okay.
Well, he's calling him Admiral Fluffy.
Alright.
Were any of the other younglings harmed?
No, we believe that the Princess of Kulduf is just a collector of exotic beasts, and she stole Admiral Fluffy for her collection.
Collector of exotic beasts. Okay. Anyways, other thoughts, other sinister thoughts. Okay.
I'm gonna have to come up with a whole bunch of exotic beasts.
You may have to now.
No, I can fix that. Maybe
Oh.
she just eats them.
That bitch.
Fat won't eat them.
Well, I don't think we have a problem with going.
Oh, we have no problem.
Rescue
Yeah.
Fluffy.
Yeah.
I think we should accept the alliance.
Do you know?
Before we do that, though, something just occurred to me. You're still able to cast Dream, right?
Yes.
Do we want to dream with Mama and see if she wants us to do this? I'm for it. I'll say I think everybody here is for this. And again, 50,000 gold. I'm talking to you, Tyler. 50,000.
Do you see that? With weight, she can just carry 25,000 gold a day.
Yes.
No. Yes, but
You have to do the whole.
there's a 33% chance that you will never be able to wish again.
I suppose you would never really be mega wealthy if you eventually lost your wish spell.
Right.
There are better ways to just use.
So what if you
the
do?
wish.
So what if you do for just 24,999?
Something happens.
Damn it!
So what you would have to do is find a spell that generates a permanent object of value,
Okay.
or something
That would
that
be-
is of value that is permanent, and
Oh,
use which
that's
to replicate that spell.
Hey, I was right. The 18 and 20 were still there. I just erased them. But from the
From the guy in the
previous
wall.
battle, the dragons.
Oh, the last 2 dragons.
Yes. Damn it! If we do an alliance with these guys, no more hides. For 50,000 gold, alliance with the dragons, we get Iron Home Fluffy back.
They're definite positives.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's more positives here.
I'm just trying to find wizard spells because I want to find dream.
Mhm.
I want to see if it's a ritual. I will need.
I don't think it's a ritual. I think it was one of the ones that was not a ritual. What am I talking about? What am I looking up?
You might want to ask them if
Well, I wouldn't want
That's what
there's room around here for another
I was thinking.
colony of.
I was thinking that too, as a way to help solidify this alliance.
Right.
Okay, dream.
You know, we could help defend them.
Dream. Nope, it's not a
to
ritual.
know a ritual. So
Nope.
don't know if I would have that prepared on a daily basis.
Yeah, I'm gonna say no out.
Yeah, that was definitely no, 'cause we've only done it once,
One time.
and that's because
Maybe
Mama.
twice. Once for the audience and once other time you just talked to her?
Well, once because Mama was upset with me.
Yeah.
I had to make amends for Mama.
Yeah, so I
Because you're
think
disrupting the economy.
I fixed it. I made that. I gave interest.
I think we just need to make a command decision and go for it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think
All right,
we accept this current thing, but we need to contact our matron to make sure that they would agree with it. But we definitely feel for your plight, and we will go rescue Admiral Fudge.
Mhm.
But on the Alliance, we cannot speak for our matron, because I know that is probably a dragon thing. That family is a big deal, I think. Unless I'm thinking of
Considering what she
something
did with us, yeah, it's a very
yeah,
big deal.
so I would put that forward, and then tomorrow morning, dream.
Okay. So you just starts that. Well, tell your matron that we only need this land of the Misty Island. We will not infringe on your continent, but we need this land to produce our young, so that we can maintain our numbers against the agents of chaos who have invaded our home.
Hold on.
Agents of chaos.
And I say, and I'd say, giant spear of annihilation, absorbing all organic matter.
Where's the
That
man
sort of
from
thing?
Uncle when you
No,
really need him?
no. The slimy little guys that infect you with their seed and they burst out of your chest.
Okay, so different agents of chaos. Got it.
Slimy little guys who infect you with their seed and burst out of your chest.
I'm pretty sure I know what it is, but it's right there at the tip of my tongue.
The slats.
I don't think it's the slats. It is the slats?
The slats.
Slats slimy. I never got that interpretation from anything I read about them, but I could be mistaken.
It's just his version.
No, that's true. Alright. Interpretations.
And the whole continent is a swamp. Everything's slimy.
There.
Had a vision of alien.
I was thinking the same thing. I'm about to say, wait a minute. What else does this? Oh, fuck.
I don't want to look at the stats on actual alien.
Okay. If we do make this a colony, they cannot come from PG-7. Or is that PG-8?
PG-7.
It is PG-7? Okay. So if we do have a colony come here, they cannot come from PG-7 at all.
Why is that?
Because there are slats there. We don't know where they are, but we know they're there.
Yeah, we know that they're.
Okay.
Yeah, and you have that company hunting through, trying to figure out who's a slad and who's not.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
The ones who used to guard the dragons are now investigating for slad.
Gotcha.
Oh, I gotta send out more letters.
The Inquisitors.
Yes.
Is there some spell that can?
Okay. just so we get this going. And I'm
Yeah,
curious
what
what
do
the
we
name
call
is.
him?
I gotta come up with a name for this guy because they're totally gonna go, "What's your name?"
Okay. All right then. So yes, we are all for this. I am Nail Split, High Priest of Magnibut. What is your name?
I am Billisix, the last of the Green Dragons.
Billy
He
Six.
thinks it's a dragon. He's only half dragon.
Yes.
Yeah, I think.
If he's a half green dragon, he's not wrong. He's still
Yeah.
he's still the last of the green dragons.
And I think if
The last half of a Green Dragon.
I don't think I want to bring this up to him, but I think we might want to go in the direction of, and as long as since they held up their end of the bargain, we can undo some of the damage done by the misunderstandings earlier, and I just cast Wish twice in front of him and resurrect both his brothers.
Right, but you still need pieces to touch.
Yes, the skulls, we have those.
Oh, they're out on the book.
I know, that's after we succeed
Oh,
with the
after
next
you do
thing.
that. Okay, next thing. You're not doing it now.
I'm not gonna do that now, no.
We're planning ahead.
Because again, like Michael said, you don't
If
want
it
them to
goes
just,
sideways,
we don't want them to just betray, and
right? Because
suddenly
then
three of
doing
them.
more of them.
Yeah,
Okay. Alright, so slads are invading there.
so it sounds like we have a city to invade.
Must be Wednesday.
Awesome.
Just a thing. There's 2,500 pounds of gold sitting right there.
Uh-huh. Yes, there is. So, we asked the question, do we want to collect that now, or we wait until after we've spoken with Mom?
Well, they're paying us to do this to go save Admiral Fluffy.
Oh,
Which I think-
are they getting that just now?
Which
Okay.
I think we accept.
That was reward for saving all the little ones, right?
Ah, that's right, no, that's right. He said that's reward for saving one of us for that.
Can we magically pull it towards us?
Why? I'm just gonna walk over there and start collecting it.
Yeah, it's just you can't carry 2,500 pounds of gold. So what's the plan for moving that gold?
Yeah.
Well, what we could do is,
I ritually cast floating disc. That's 500 pounds and we make trips.
okay.
So
What was your idea?
you're just gonna stand there and BS with him?
Yes, basically, get
You're
further
gonna start
information.
moving gold out on your disc.
That's,
You're gonna help him load gold on the disc.
Mhm.
and also maybe get some more intel on this princess.
So yeah, that's the big thing I want. One thing is I want to know how the hell it was done. I mean, did she send mercenaries in? If so, when did they get here? How did they get here? How many were there?
Yeah, mercenary humans captured Admiral Fluffy just after you returned all of the younglings to our troop.
But the rest are safe?
They just grabbed the one and took off.
How many were there?
I don't know, 57 something.
There were about
57, 58.
Well, I think, how many humans were there?
Oh, how many humans were
Yeah,
there?
how many humans?
Do we know it was still in the fog, so it's really unknown. how
Okay,
many
so
humans there were.
that's right there is
That's
how they were
how
able
they
to
pull
do
it
it.
off.
That was my question. Like, you guys are dragons and half dragons and 3/4 dragons. He's been acid. Pick humans. We've only dealt with one cool human. His name's Sam Carl. You like him? He's cool.
Rest, that's
Yeah.
Kind of complicit in the genocide.
And the black dragons from the other continent, they hunt and eat humans on a regular basis.
Leave Sam Carl alone. He's cool. Okay. And there were 57 baby dragons, including Admiral Fluffy.
Okay, so that's on the opposite side of the continent.
Yeah, so, which continent is that? It should be not that one.
No, I mean, from our current location, that city is on the opposite side of the continent.
Yes. Yes.
Have we got enough capacity on the boat for all this gold?
Yeah,
All right.
Barely.
just barely.
Well, I mean, we got the teleportation portal, so I'm thinking we can
Oh,
start
yeah.
sending some of that off to the Underdark.
Good plan.
Okay. So human mercenaries, they attacked when it was still foggy. Yeah,
So,
this was not too long ago. Okay.
when we get back on the ship, we can scry on Admiral Fluffy to see what situation he's in. Because he's
Absolutely.
either in transit
Actually,
or they ported.
do you guys have a silver mare down here? About yay big?
Probably.
No. Okay.
I have a small.
No, sorry. No.
I have a small mirror.
Yeah, we're
I
familiar.
have a small
No,
mirror.
no, it's got to be. We have one on the ship, but instead of having to go up to the ship and come back, just do it right here.
Check on Animal Fluff and get in the news right
And
now.
the wizard is going to make a point to keep a small piece of all of the dragon men.
Small piece of all the dragon men that you just killed.
Yes.
Okay.
And going forward, any possible
You're basically gonna have a whole bag of
of what kind of like
repairable items.
Because I think they would be more beholden to us if we did that.
Okay, don't tell Lucky because he's actually wearing
Again,
and the druid is wearing
the
Green
body,
dragon.
yeah, again, the body is repaired from the piece you have.
good. But still, that's just gonna be an awkward conversation.
It certainly is. Here, let me move my epaulette.
Oh, this whole thing? I picked it up at a thrift store.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anywho, okay.
So you're chatting, you're moving the gold out, you're loading up the boat. The boat's getting heavy though, so somebody's going to do something about that soon, but we'll worry about it later.
Mm-hmm.
We need to get bags of holding.
And you get everybody on the boat?
Actually, that's a question. Mainly it's probably directed at Black Dragons. Actually, is there a warlock or is there a wizard? Who is their commander of this contingent?
Other than them,
Yeah,
not to insult them.
yeah. Well, I see these as the general. Commander always answers to the general.
I'm sorry, rephrase the question. Who's in charge of the island?
Yes.
The Billy 6 is in charge of the island.
Okay. Who put you in charge of the island, or did you just claim it?
My first wife.
Who is?
Where is she?
She's just back here.
Yeah.
And he points behind it.
Okay.
I look back there and
It's dark.
Interesting.
she's big, isn't she?
Yeah.
She don't want to talk to us, does she?
No.
Then I think we will return with Admiral Fluffy.
Yeah.
Take our.
All right, so you load up all your gold and you get back on your boat.
Yep.
And when we're on the boat, we're going to scry on Admiral Fluffy.
Yes. Give me a second. I'll double check them real quick.
Because I want to know whether he's at the destination or in transit.
Given how long it's been, he may actually be there by now.
Because that might.
Remember, you lost 2 days.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Or gain 3 days, depending on how you look at it.
All right. Because we're going to be scrying on Admiral Fluffy.
We
we
are.
are-
Make sure I send all the messages on the right days.
We need to adjust for the offset.
Do we have any other connection with Fluffy?
We have personally interacted with them.
Okay, well, we're familiar. We are definitely familiar. But do we have a likeness or picture, a possession of his, maybe a scale that was left behind?
No, his hat. I remember the dragon men left
We
his
have
hat.
hats!
We
Yes!
threw the hat on the ground.
We have that.
And Great Wade picked up the hat.
Mhm.
You have his hat.
All right then. So with that being said,
Alright.
yeah, that would make the DC just in the off chance he was trying to.
So this is about the time that you get a letter in your bag from
Kelly.
Price Couch. No,
Oh,
actually,
Price?
Couch.
Okay.
About where do we set up the 9 colonies.
Ah.
So you have answers for him now. So 3 at the Green Caves, 1 at Core, 1 at the Pit, 1 at the Mine, 1 at the Underdark, PG7, and then reconstitute PG1. So you have 9.
Okay. All right then.
Assuming you're giving the same answer.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, because there's nothing over there. There's nothing.
Nothing out there. Nope, don't go that way.
All right. Okay,
Also-
so yeah,
None of our red shirts know anything about the temple other than that we saw it and we said, we're not dealing with it.
Talk to the dwarves and you bugged out.
Yep. They know nothing.
You're not telling them anything.
That
Yeah, these red
information-
shirt- okay,
that
these red-
information is being kept to only the ones who have very powerful resistances?
Okay.
not like-
But they did see the temple.
They did see the temple.
These red shirts stay with us until they serve their purposes as actual red shirts. So no furlough for them for a while. Okay, so yeah, I remember now.
At the end of the day, I'm going to use. Does true seeing see through polymorph?
I'm not sure. Because it's not. That's not necessarily an illusion. That's a transmutation, isn't it?
Yeah, that's.
Okay, so with scrying, it's not a ritual. That's the thing I was double checking on. It takes 10 minutes casting time. So while he's looking that up, let's go ahead and get the scrying done on Fluffy.
So you're scrying on Admiral Fluffy, and yeah, Admiral Fluffy is in a cage. There is an owlbear in a cage on his left, but it's far enough away that they can't interact with each other. And
Fluffy would fuck him up.
probably something on the other side, which would be
No, that's too dangerous. I'm not gonna say that one. I'm not gonna say that one. It'd be cool, but no. I'm just kidding.
something I have a miniature for. Oh, let's just say it's an elephant. I have an elephant miniature.
Okay, cool.
Just an elephant. Looks like a regular
Ivory.
Ivory.
White gold. Anyway, sorry. All right then. In a cage, owlbear, elephant. So just basically a menagerie is what it looks like.
Yeah.
Okay. Kodaf is where we're going. Do we have any other information
And
about
it's well
Kodaf?
lit.
Huh?
I was saying, and it's well lit. So, where?
Oh, well lit. Okay.
I hate well-lit places.
That's just the good. That's
You
the
would.
good. In my mind, be like, and what else would you see if you were scrying Admiral Fluffy? It's well lit. There's an owlbear. There's an elephant.
Okay,
Cages.
a bit ridiculous, but I'm gonna ask anyway. So the floor, does it look like stone? Does it look like compacted dirt?
Oh, no, it's stone.
Okay, so it's inside a building of some sort. Okay. All right then.
But it's well furnished, right? There's like fancy sconces. There's tapestries on the wall. Other animals.
It's just regular tapestries. It looks like it's depicting something specific.
Animals, but like pictures that would go along with the menagerie. So there's
It's not
tigers, lions, an elephant, an owlbear.
Oh my.
But
It's sounding more like a
Fancy,
zoo as opposed to a menagerie. Huh. Anybody patrolling around there, like, no animal tenders or anything like that? What is the cage made of? Because Fluffy can spit acid.
yeah, so Fluffy's in a cage that is resistant to its acid. And in fact, each of the animals' cages are differently made so that they match the thing. Obviously, Fluffy's cage has to be small enough that he can't squeeze through the bars. Fluffy's kind of small. Whereas the elephant's is just very, very strong so that it can't be pushed down. And the owlbear is similar, just strong cage. But Fluffy's is made of a stone material so that it can't be acidified.
You perceive the original form of a shape changer or a creature that is transformed by magic.
Oh, there you go.
Really?
Yes. So true seeing. So if we have somebody who can cast true seeing, which let me check what.
Or somebody who has wish.
Or if somebody has wish. Tonight, my wish is going to be true seeing. Let me look at my red shirts.
Oh, make sure you don't have any agents of chaos.
Make sure there aren't any slabs on the boat.
There you go.
Good call.
Thinking, man.
Bard, cleric, sorcerer, warlock, wizard. It's a 6th level spell. Do we have 6th level clerics or 11th level clerics in the field that we can say?
No,
Yeah.
because it's based off half of my level, and the highest level is 7 right now.
Okay, so they would not be able to cast true seeing.
Correct.
Damn. Oh, and it costs 25 gold. Good thing I'm just going to use wish.
Just gonna bypass that.
All right then.
But yeah, I'm gonna basically at the end of the day just sort of burn a ninth level before I go to sleep and look
for anything untoward.
Yeah,
Search the entire boat for mimics.
yeah. Anything.
Why do you guys carry your sword in the bar? Mimics. We laughed, bartender laughed, barstool laughed, we killed the barstool. Billy Atrix is his name?
Billy Essex.
Billy Essex.
There's no T.
Billy Essex. Okay, there we go. Alright. You don't mind me calling Billy, does he?
No.
Cool.
Of course we're gonna call him Bill.
It's part of the bullying. Alright. Okay, so.
But yeah, I think if they uphold their end of the bargain, I think after we rescue Fluffy and get back here, I think part of the, and for being our allies, let me rectify the misunderstanding when we came here, and I'm just going to spend a few days resing them.
Okay.
That's my plan. If things go south, we'll do it differently.
Things always goes south.
Were you done? Or you? Okay, I just want to make sure my counting wasn't interrupting you.
Did you start driving the boat towards?
That was.
He's counting the square, so let's say yes.
I'm cartographing how long it's going to take to get there right now.
Because I was wondering if we had any closer points.
That's the other thing I was going to try and figure out, because the closest point we have is PGU.
Also,
But that's still several days travel even by boat.
is Gates a 9th or 8th level spell?
9th, because I think that's what we were just talking about last week.
Because I'm wondering if there's a spell that can transport us and the boat. Because there's a create a portal to a destination. Fly through. I'm wondering if we can fast travel across the.
Okay.
But I think that is a 9th level.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
Well, I think.
Boats do I.
Yeah, that would be the problem. I think the gates, the boats.
20.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, just what that makes me picture is a freaking Master Universe Skeletor ship
Right,
going through the
yeah,
gate.
it's like- It's almost like,
It's
a
just-
steel
yeah,
challenge,
just-
wormhole. Made me think of an Australian show with the blue chick, which helps no one, right? You know what I mean?
The blue chair. You talking about Farscape?
Yeah. Yeah.
Second, I'm wondering if I want to use my second wish to try and
Okay, so
find out what level spell the boat spell is by using commune with other plane. But I don't know if I want to basically contact an elf.
Oh, you mean the elfin boat spell?
Yes.
Okay, because it's different than the lich's boat spell.
Yeah, I already know that, and it's an epic spell. I'm talking about the one that was commonly used during the Age of the Elves.
okay.
Because those boats, well, the speeders are faster.
Yes.
Here's a thought. It's going to take 13 days to get from the Misty Island to Koldor by boat. Now, what we could do is have the boat head that way, and then some of us take the teleportation circle to PGU, where we collect the wyverns, fly them to Koldor. That way we can do bombing raids.
Well, see, here's the thing. Do we want to do this loud or quiet? Are we going in and just wiping the city off the face of the map?
Okay.
Are we going in to just snap?
Okay.
Yeah, I would prefer quiet as well. So, wyvern bombing runs.
Come on.
Oh, they're humans.
City we can count.
Oh, come on, they're humans. They breed just as
Well, this
fast
is
as
the
we do.
thing. It is their princess.
Yeah,
Who
I'm
is
taking
doing
advantage
this?
of Tyler not being here.
If we can do
Trying to
this,
do something stealthful.
if we can do this without having
Okay.
to fight the entire town guard, because remember, this is the town's royalty that did this. So we have to do it quietly, or we piss off an army. So we either expect to nuke the army and just do it that first, or we do it quietly.
All right, fine. We will try it quietly. I just want it on record. Cowabunga is still there.
Yes, it is. But
Cowabunga is always there.
also,
Okay.
Cowabunga has a higher chance of Fluffy dying.
We would never know that. They wouldn't know why we're there just yet. But it would be a hell of an entrance, though. We would show up on wyverns and say, "Hey, you take something of ours. Hey, don't fly."
Okay, so that's the end of that day. You checked the boat. There were no bad guys on the boat.
Okay.
Check all of us too, just be on the safe side.
Yeah, you searched the whole boat.
Search the whole boat,
Okay.
search everything.
While he had it, the spell frying, he just like, I'm gonna check for midmate.
Everything. Yes.
Nothing unusual.
Okay. Well, we're all pretty unusual.
Very used to you.
Right, yeah.
Okay.
All right.
The boat is headed towards Calder.
Is the original, is the orc mass grave on the way?
Yeah, sort of.
We can easily make a detour that only add maybe half a day.
Because, like, if we're just going to, like, time skip there, I could be burning 2 wishes a day and we could have some works we could send home and then.
I mean, what we could easily do, during that time, you could use the entire trip. We teleport circle you to. Actually, isn't there a teleport circle at each mountain?
There,
So yeah, we
there
teleport.
is,
Yeah.
but it is not a safe area. So I'm not going there alone.
Oh, damn it! You're not going alone. We never do anything alone.
You just told Price Scouts to send 1,000 goblins down there.
Yeah, that too.
We're very happy there.
Yes, but we also somewhat expect there to be casualties in those expeditionary forces.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no, I'm going to use the second wish for that day to replicate a clone spell on myself and stow it in the ship for now.
Okay.
That takes
You
time.
have to have a bat thing though, right?
Yes.
Clone bat.
The bat thing?
Yes.
Bat thing. Okay. On day 3, so where are you after 1 day's travel?
After 1 day's travel, that's just puts us past the temple and the dragon's caves, really.
Who else wants a clone?
You know what? Nail split. If you're able to do it, Nail split wouldn't mind because he's definitely one of the characters I've invested a lot of time in.
So the You get a message from Price Scouts that there's been an uprising involving sandworms, and so you need to divert to PG1 to drop off Grit and his buddies there to deal with the
Sandworms.
and the uprising. The goblins are having infighting.
Oh, so you just have to show them and restore order, essentially?
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
Okay.
That way you can drop off gold and get your boat back to. We can carry some more stuff, and also get rid of all Tyler's guys.
That's a fabulous idea.
Do we know that he's not going to be joining us for a significant amount of time?
I don't know, but he can always.
Yeah, I can always talk about that. But
we just pull these guys off the boat.
And it's right up there.
But yeah, I think
Yeah, we'll close it down by now, I think.
since we're traveling there, and these are, let's see.
And you said you're wishing your clones,
Yes, which
so you're
means
avoiding the cost.
I'm avoiding the cost. So that takes 120 days to mature.
Okay, so you want to write down the dates then?
Yes, I will need to record the dates for that, and also whoever else wants one, because I have 2 a day while we're traveling doing nothing. 'Cause I have
Actually, you know,
2 night levels.
Grit's probably gonna want one. Gobrak?
How many days
Yeah,
until we
it's,
What is
get?
this clone thing?
It's basically a backup.
Yeah.
At any time, if the original creature dies, the soul transfers to the clone, provided that the soul is free and willing to return. It's basically you
Sure.
wake up in the canister if you die. That also does mean that you can't be resurrected on the spot you die,
Because you're in the clone.
because you're in the clone now.
Mhm.
That also it doesn't transport your stuff.
Okay, so it's actually
Doesn't
day 3
transport
of
your
year
stuff.
6.
We would collect it.
Yeah,
It
but
wouldn't be much.
Day 3 of year 6
they-
Whoa!
is the first.
Exactly.
Is your first 2 clones.
Okay. Day 3 of year 6.
Yeah,
Do we want the chronicle to
Yeah.
keep that down? Because
Okay,
my notes are
so
all over the place.
again, day 3 is when we get the first clones.
Which is going to be the wizard and
I mean, we can do more of these. You're not the only one with a wish.
yeah, that's
Well, just because it takes 120 days to activate, so I have to write down the day you did it.
yeah. But and I can technically, well, I probably wouldn't have taken this as one of my spells that I learned per level. Did I jump a whole bunch of levels? I think I jumped a whole bunch of levels.
I think Jawbreaker.
I think using the wishes is probably enough to get like the entire group. How many days travel is it to where we need to deal with the sandworm?
13. Oh, to deal with the sandworms, huh? Give me a second. PG1.
Like 4 days.
Something like that.
So that's 8 clones.
3.
And do we want to keep some of these on the boat?
Just under 4 days.
Sean.
And there technically isn't a limit to the number of these that can be active.
I don't think we want to keep them on the boat. I think we have a teleport circle on the boat. Let's keep them somewhere where there's another teleport circle.
Well,
PGU is my go-to when it comes to that because there's one right
but
there.
another thing is that requires, yeah, it's also sort
Oh,
of
Grit's
when,
gonna be so torn sending you guys off to rescue Admiral Fluffy and having to deal with his stupid.
I know.
He's going to be upset. Hopefully he can get his business straightened out and join you. And who's that other guy, man?
PT, and Grits.
Right. So on day 3, day 6, you drop off the gold.
I can do a wish a day.
Okay, so,
Alright, so Dave, are you also using your wish to make clones?
Fine.
too? Okay, we'll say that's on day 3 as well then. So
By day
Gobrak
7, you have everybody cloned.
Correct.
and Grit, we'll do another one.
And then Jawbreaker.
so then it's just.
Oh, you don't have that many wishes. How many wishes do you have a day?
I have 2.
And you
I have one.
Just one. So by day 7, you can have a clone for everybody.
Although, I don't know if I have more than that. What is 16, 17 on the advanced thing? Do you get more than 2 ninth levels?
Yeah, eventually, but it takes a while. 16, 17. 16, 17, 33.
Yeah.
33. Yeah, you're at the 3.
Okay, so what is the, let me erase these. And also the check marks. Extended. So what is,
You have 4 of everything except level 9. You have only 3 of those.
Wow.
We're almost done, right? We're burning 3 wishes today.
Okay, so we got them dropped off there, so I'm assuming the uprising gets quelled rather quickly.
well,
Well, I mean, they took care of it initially, but now they're hunting through the, you know.
does Grit have wishes?
Grit?
No, because
No.
he's only a rogue. He's a rogue sorcerer, so
Right, but he's really high level.
he might not.
He's not that high. He's at level 14.
Okay.
So he's a
no.
15th level sorcerer, so no, he doesn't have it yet.
I was gonna say, because then we might want somebody who has true seeing, who can go wander through. But again, that's sort of a murdery thing, so we can't just background past that.
Okay.
I like murder.
The slides.
Finding the slabs
Oh,
with true seeing.
yeah. Yeah, hopefully he has got truth in and he can use that to figure out what's going on.
Alright, so by day 7, pretty much everybody can be cloned. Okay.
Yeah.
And we can, I guess, teleport circle them to the
Mm-hmm.
100 dark.
So rather than interrupt that, I'll just move this back to day 8.
What do you mean?
The next thing to happen.
Let's say something's gonna happen. We're just taking
Our
13 days.
Our semi-random encounter.
Yeah,
Semi-random? No, not random at all.
No randomness to it at all.
So on day 8, you got your clones finished. You're 1 day out of PG7, which you had to travel to because there's no.
Oh, we went to PG7? I thought we went to PG1.
No, you had to go to PG7 because there's no teleportation circle. Otherwise, you'd just teleport.
Okay.
So you went to PG7.
Okay.
That's where the problems were. That's where you drop your off.
Okay.
Then on day 8, so you're 1 day out of PG7.
also, we did
I'm sorry,
the-
actually,
I should
2
say,
days out of PG7, 1 day past your clone.
a day of travel into it, I would have swapped out a spell for Dream and dreamed with Mama to make sure that
Oh, okay.
the alliance with the dragon.
Yeah,
Oh, did you want to do that or did you want Nesquik to do that?
well,
Which
doesn't matter.
it doesn't.
Alright, go ahead.
But Mama's real, protect the goblins, make sure the goblins survive. That's all that's important here. If making an alliance with the black dragons is more convenient, then go with that.
Okay.
And she goes, yeah, so that keeps them off our continent. How could that not be a bad thing? How could that be a bad thing?
I can tell.
Okay. We'll say you did that on day 2.
Yeah, on day 2.
Okay.
Until they breed themselves to the point they're overpopulated and change their mind later on.
Yeah, they can follow side later on. Or when you have enough numbers, you can crush them. Then you can change your mind later on.
That's the, bringing up the whole good faith resurrections thing.
So now you're on day 8, just traveling, and everybody's chilling. You got your clones all done, so that that's all relaxing. And you get a letter from Kelly.
Yeah, love
Love letter from Kelly. Nope, not a love letter. Last night during the full moon, wolfmen in amber shields invaded the stairwell. They knocked out all of the guards that we keep. Per your instructions, we keep 40 guards above the stairwell and 40 guards in the stairwell, and they knocked them all out and came storming into the Underdark. They then broke off in groups of 3 as if they were searching for something. They made it as far as the teleportation circle, where they confronted the elves and had a conversation with the elves, and then they turned around and left. The conversation was in Sylvan, and no one present could understand what was said. I don't think this is a one-time deal. We're probably going to need some help.
And when you eventually tell me that, I was like, I'm going to immediately go, there is somebody who is going to stay with the Elven deployment who knows translate languages or knows Sylvan.
So they're,
What level is tongues again?
Comprehend languages is level 1.
they got really close to the Kofefe.
They were looking for it.
Yeah.
They were probably looking for whatever just sealed them off from their god.
Well, you
That's
said they were wolfmen, right?
probably why they were pissed. But no casualties.
Amber shields.
Yeah, they were
That's-
just knocking people out.
I'll
That's
say, yeah, that was the other thing.
And, after they took out all those guards, anyway, they came along in their searches, they also knocked them out too.
Nailsplit wants to go to the Underdark and have a word.
Yeah, I think we have to.
Yeah. Flo,
but
keep on track. We'll be back in maybe a day or 2.
Okay.
Mhm.
comprehend languages is a level 1 ritual that bard, sorcerer, warlock, and wizards. So I'm going to basically say, are we going to be able to find a level 1 wizard that could be a translator?
Oh,
There's
Who
some-
literally spends like 10 minutes every 50 minutes to recast comprehend languages?
We saved a couple of those gold bars. We didn't take all those to.
we kept spending money.
Yes. Yes.
You had 2,500 pounds of gold bars. It was starting to fill the boat up.
We give them one of those and say, "You're doing this."
I mean, we have to find a goblin that's a wizard to start with.
Because sorcerers can't do it.
Well, they can't. They cannot ritually cast it.
Oh, right.
Which means they would have to wild magic every hour. Which I do not
Until they
think.
ran out of spells.
Yeah.
So you're going to go find a goblin wizard. Okay, so we're going to the Underdark.
Or a warlock
While the
or a
boat
bard.
travels to Kulden.
But part of the guard needs to be somebody who can understand the language so that we're not in the dark about this.
Mm-hmm.
Because we're in the Underdark. There's enough dark.
Already enough dark. Letter from Kelly.
And they're dark elves. They're backstabbing bastards.
Mm-hmm.
So
Again, all we have to do is send word to that one dude and say, "Uprise."
Oh, your
Our plants in the
your
elven
planted
slaves.
slaves.
Yes.
You got like a dozen or so.
Yeah.
Okay, so who's going to the Underdark?
we need somebody that can speak the language.
Actually, I was gonna send Nailsplit. I better send
Well,
Lucky
this
because
is-
Kelly. You know.
Yeah.
This is the thing, we need somebody in situ to hear things like that.
Okay.
Yeah. It's been a
Not
while.
for this mission
No.
directly.
Not necessarily for this mission directly.
Okay, well, you want,
Well, so the wolfman left.
Yeah. Back to where they came.
And we still have, well, we're
About 40 of them?
Sorry?
About 40 of them, we said?
40 of who?
Wolfmen.
No, there were 40 guards. They knocked them all out.
Any idea how many wolfmen?
Nobody really had a lot.
Clearly. This is the only way I can see that happening.
So who's going to the Underdark with Lucky? To help him investigate the Wolfman. Oh, we should do it.
It is the Underdark.
Gobrak.
right, experience points, yeah.
Oh, well, while you're figuring that out,
Yeah. You guys make the
want to bring KT, your ranger?
So this
KT, the
is,
ranger?
Yeah.
this is the thing, because now I don't know if the Dark Elves are planning on backstabbing us. I think the wizard.
I say your wizards shouldn't have to go with this one. Okay.
Because they have longbow for him.
Oh yeah, your longbow will help them. Lucky's got his own thing that gives him advantage.
Because this is
And I can't be surprised because I have the alert feat.
this sounds like something where we're not going to be able to do much in the Underdark because the Dark Elves already did something. So we're gonna have to ask the Dark Elves, like, hey, what are all the Wolfmen here for? And when they give us their probably not useful answer.
If not outright lie, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know if we want to have a zone of truth up or any other form of that sort of thing.
I'm all for it actually.
And whether or not we would want to strain the relationship with the Dark Elves by immediately starting a conversation with Zone of Truth. No!
Okay, we won't start it off.
Yeah, that's the sort of...
I'm willing to do it though, but
Yeah, but I don't know how much...
So, everybody who was on the boat gets 1,305 experience for the initial thing.
okay.
So,
So another 1,305.
Let me give that to both Heartbreak and the Druid.
Not all of the characters do it.
I need to print out another character sheet.
But then another 810 for everybody who went
I'll
in
print one off my
for the group that went into the
So the initial group was
Into the castle area.
into the
the
into the stable.
Stable.
810.
810.
so and the original number was
1305
1305.
and 810.
Uh-huh.
And
And then
was 810.
we're not getting your ass kicked by the Green Dragon. Everybody who went in that one gets Misty in there? No, that's Pete.
No, that's PT.
Gets another 3,200.
Nice. 3,200.
Oh, and is this the party that decided to go to the Underdark?
Yes. So we got the ranger, we got the paladin of vengeance cleric, we got the wizard, and we got the monk. Let's bring Lucky up here.
If anybody needs to level up, I'm just playing time to do the level up.
No.
Fine.
Yeah, don't have to level
I
up on
don't
any
have
more guys.
that much experience.
208,000 is still level 16.
Say again?
208.
Correct. You need 225,000 for level 17.
Okay.
And so you guys teleportation circle to the Underdark?
Yes.
Does somebody need to roll wild magic, or do you have somebody that can do it without? Wizard can do it without.
The wizard.
I say wizard go down.
So the last one with the dragon was 3,000 what?
3,200.
Okay.
The red shirts wanted to go home. Are you gonna let the red shirts go home?
No.
They're from the Underdark. They know you're in the Underdark. They want to go. You know, we pick up some new red shirts. We've done our time.
I said, no. You have to be here to help save Admiral Fluffy. You have been chosen for this task. Lockjaw goes to each of them and says, this is the finest of blessings.
All right.
He hypes them up. He does the...
Okay, but next time we can go home. Because everybody knows if you do a tour on the boat, you get a position of authority when you return. They're all excited to get back to be in charge.
All right.
So next time?
I think they,
Yes, maybe next time.
I think they don't know enough.
I want to give us at least another tour from...
Yeah, give them
And
more
when-
memories.
Yes. And then also with this, when they do get back, Lucky will put him to go with Kelly, give him a even higher,
Bump them up a little
bump him
more.
up a little bit more. Make it worth their while.
All right. So you guys arrive, Wizard does the teleportation circle, and you guys
Yeah.
arrive in the Underdark?
Yeah, what level is teleport circle?
5, I think.
5? Okay. March 5th, huh?
Oh, yeah, it's been a couple of days.
Teleportation circle is 5th level.
All right. And then I need to add the XP to, okay.
All right, and if you remember the teleportation circle, when you arrive in the room, there is a contingent of dark elves there on one side of the room. It's just one massive room with no
Oh,
wall.
yes. It's supposed to be a combination dark elves, our people, so a combination of...
Dark elves are on the south side, see where it's red?
Yes.
And everybody else is on the north side.
So yeah, it should be a combination of goblins, bugbears, and I think some trolls were there too.
No trolls there.
Trolls weren't
Trolls
there?
down there in the Kofefe room.
Yeah, they're down here a little bit high.
Yeah, but there are no trolls up in the teleportation room.
I just swore we had somebody up there
Yeah, it's
representing.
just your group. Yep, nobody from the high were not interested in teleportation circle.
So, going to immediately put in word to our diplomatics corps that they need somebody who knows Sylvan, or somebody who can cast comprehend languages continuously.
Okay. Are you going to go find Kelly, or are you just going to start telling people to do stuff?
Well, I'm going to gauge the reaction of the Dark Elves with us showing up.
Oh, that's Mullen. Okay, it's transportation hub. There used to be people coming and going.
Yeah. Our reputation occasionally precedes us.
Yeah.
I'm making sure that it doesn't...
All right. Even if they are freaked out a little bit, they are not going to let you know.
Do we try to get more info from Kelly before we ask the...
Oh, we definitely need to get more info from Kelly.
Yeah, let's find our information source on our side before we try to follow any leads elsewhere. So I guess we try to find Kelly.
Okay, so you ask the guards right when you appear, and you say, she's been down in the Lich's rooms, which is near the Kofefe,
Yeah.
with a team of people trying to figure out what's going on down there. So that's where you'll find her.
Going to ask
Moving.
to elaborate
At,
on what do you mean by what's
I
happening?
say Kelly's gonna have those answers.
She's just been there with a team. They're going through stuff.
Okay.
I'm no suspicious.
I move casually, but definitely with purpose.
Okay. So you all travel down to the Kofefe room, the Lich's apartment?
Yeah.
It's right there.
Do you want me to hang back and listen to the Dark Elves?
Absolutely.
I don't know if we want to split the party yet. We may want everybody.
Yeah, we don't know what's going on down there, do we?
Let me check. Can I cast comprehend languages on someone? No. Can I cast tongues on someone? No. Never mind. Itself. That's annoying. Yeah, I don't think it would be useful because I don't think the wolfmen are going to show up again. Now.
But it's one of those. You ever cast some visibility on yourself? Does Gobrak have that spell?
What's the lighting like?
It should be that fluorescent fungi.
Yeah,
Right?
the lighting in each of the areas is actually bright enough that there's no shadows other than,
Because I think if we leave, they're going to start talking to themselves. I have a feeling that's going to happen.
Yeah, but
So,
if I stay here and they can see me, they probably won't.
exactly. So if
Alright.
you go invisible,
So we
I don't
leave.
have invisibility because
We
give me a
leave.
second.
I tap you on the shoulder.
I gain
Cast
a hiding
invisibility
place.
on you.
guy in plain sight. How's that work?
As you start in temple, you can spend 1 minute creating camouflage for yourself. You must have access to fresh magic plants and other natural occurring materials which
wait a minute, I lied. I have it.
And once you're camouflaged,
It's
so you
just
can
wild
try to
magic.
hide by pressing yourself up against a solid
It
surface,
is wild magic.
But
such as tree or something. Again,
But I
plus
mean,
10
We
Is
can
it
walk.
30
We can
feet?
walk around the corner. You can cast invisibility on me. I can walk back.
You have to have, you have to have access to fresh
And
mud,
then
dirt, plant. is what
It's not going to take very long
I mean,
before I know
can you
whether
use
or
it
not
Other-
I'll follow.
other-
Exactly.
All right.
Does it have
Yeah.
Just enough, and you know the way
Yeah,
there.
as long as you have
Yes.
access to fresh
Yeah.
mud,
Okay.
dirt, plants, and certain
Did
other
we-
natural
so you can-
occurring
came from
materials
here.
which
And I'm fast.
in which
Did
you
we-
can camouflage.
did we want
So we
to,
came from here.
before we teleported here, did we want to do a telepathic?
all the way around
here. It's all inside.
They went
It's
through
all inside.
4,
This is,
5 other spots before they
there's
get
no,
to here.
You're just going
there's
from
no,
chamber to chamber underground.
Jeepers.
So unless you went to like the farm
There was a
area,
lot of them.
there wouldn't be any.
And that's just the ones that actually made it here, because they split up.
Right.
Did the wolves get
actual buildings, these are actual buildings.
Well, I mean, you gotta find.
They're cities.
Let's find some people to talk to. Are you gonna talk to the guards in the?
Yeah.
We went through, there's been months going, spent a lot of time going through.
We're talking to the guards here in the room.
Yeah, I would ask if the wolves were,
Right in front of the dark guy.
no.
Oh.
no,
So you
they
pull
say-
out some of the guard guys
Well, it's like
aside.
as we're going along, I'm assuming we have guards along the hallways.
Oh, okay. So you just ask some random people in the next room.
Not the next one, because that's also drought.
No, you have to go around. You can't go that way.
Oh, we can't go through that way?
No.
Well, we have to in order to get to
Yeah,
here.
you have to go around.
Did they clear the blockades? Did they repair the tunnels?
Yeah, all the tunnels have been repaired.
So we have to go
Yeah.
this way.
So,
You can't go through the dark elf area.
Okay.
As we step through the door, he's going to cast invisibility on me.
Your hands is on you, so you can go back
I'm going to step back and listen.
and just
to
listen
the
in on the drop. Okay. So, and you guys are going around. As you're going around, you run into a few goblins. You just stop people on the street, kind of thing. It's just not the street, the hallway. Stop people in the hallway and ask them,
what do you know about the wolfmen that showed up?
think, oh yeah, that was crazy. They were running through here. We all just hid. You're with a small group of
Civilians.
warrior types that, yeah, well, they got a little bit of,
Yeah.
edge to them. They're goblins. They're not just like farmers and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, we all ran and hid. They were just whacking people, biting people, and clawing them, and they had amber magic shields all around them. And I saw one guy like pull out a sword and try to whack one of them, and it was like he didn't even hit him. And then he just like boom slapped him down. So that's when we went, hid in our room.
What about spells?
Who?
Did anybody cast spells?
Oh, I didn't see anybody. Yeah. No.
So we don't.
I just saw the guy with the sword, and we were like, there are bodies everywhere.
And just because I want to make sure,
But I heard no one was actually killed.
and just because I want to make sure I heard you right when you said something about the letter, you said it was the full moon, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, thought so.
So we have 13 days?
Werewolves.
Yeah. Bites, claws. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to start considering maybe towards the end of the day, I'm going to take a walk through with how long does tree sight last? I might just open the tree sight.
Okay.
Because if there's slabs here, I would like to know as well. Do I
I'll
have
say
tree sight?
we never dealt
I
with
would,
any
at
dragons
this point,
over
I would
here.
actually just cast tree
What
sight.
kind of hallway? I forgot. Was it 10 minutes? I think it was 10
Yeah, it was 10 minutes. It's a bit of a trek. That's why I was. Yeah. Yeah. Fucking angry. This is why I killed that guy.
This is why I killed that guy?
Yeah.
You're still angry about the Dark Hills?
Damn right, I'm still angry about this.
But look at all those rooms you got.
William J., you let me down. This is why you had to die.
Oh, that's why I cast it, so.
If I don't get anything from the Dark Elves in a few minutes, I'm gonna follow these guys.
Okay. Yeah, the Dark Elves aren't talking about the werewolves at all.
Okay.
Yeah, none of them mention it. You actually get the impression that none of these guys were here because they like shift change.
Gotcha.
So they weren't actually here in the conversation.
All right.
Actually, as we're going around, I will ask who specifically from our side in this room when that conversation took place.
Okay, so you ask some guys,
At least,
and one of them says, "Yeah, I think my cousin's group. I think my cousin's platoon was in there. He's over in 23. He's over in 23. Just answer him. He's a leaf split.
leaf split. Okay. Leaf split.
Anyone who was bitten,
Right.
I'm going to want to have someone with detect disease look over them and possibly quarantine them.
You want to round up everyone who got bitten.
And have them checked because
Right.
I don't want any were-goblins wandering around.
And who are you gonna
We're going to
hire
bring,
do
I'm
that?
I'm going to bring that up with our group, that we probably need to consider that. Also,
Mhm.
we might want to do a slab check as well. How long does it take to,
10 minutes each
10 minutes
each room, basically. Yeah.
All right. Well, if I'm getting nothing from them, I'm gonna follow along. I should catch up pretty quickly.
If somebody steps in front of you, you'll be fine.
yeah,
No, that's the hallway's big enough to be able to step them. Oh yeah.
yeah,
Run on the wall.
I say,
I got the motor.
yeah. So,
I can run on the ceiling.
because once we get information from Kelly, I think I might want to burn a wish to cast true seeing and just wander through, just looking at that.
Right, how long was True Seeing left?
An hour,
Looking for slobs again.
and just anything else.
Anything that's not as it appears to be.
That's gonna
Okay.
take a long time. I'm just gonna say it right now.
Yeah, that's it. Well, that part of that thing is I want
So do you ask anybody else any more questions on the way there, or you just go straight to Cal?
We got somebody to work with. I'll also
People are all like, hey, how's it going, man? Yay. Lucky.
Yeah.
KT.
Yeah.
Wizard guy.
Uh,
Big friends.
Be sure to join the red shirts. They want you. Red shirts means citizenship. Anyways,
Finally get to Kelly.
last thing when we get to Kelly, a lot of the questions I'm gonna wait until we get to her.
We are recruiting.
Okay, and Kelly and several guys in funny robes are going through all the Lich's papers.
The Lich is gone, isn't he?
Right. Well, you're standing right there. You can
Yeah.
just ask Kelly. She
Yeah.
probably won't lie to you.
Yeah. So where'd the Lich go?
Yeah, she's like, yeah, we haven't seen him for a week. We're trying to figure out what the hell happened.
We have an idea.
And I kept thinking, sometimes Liches, I mean, he comes and goes quite a bit. He teleports anywhere he wants to. So maybe something happened to him, but he's Lich, so he can come back in a reasonable amount of time. But it's been like 8 or 9 days since anybody's seen him, and that's unusual.
Yeah.
So I got these 4 wizard guys here working on all of this coded paperwork to try and figure out if there's any clues. Look, I found 4 wizards for you. She goes, but I got this. I'm more worried about the wolfmen.
Yeah, us too.
It's what this is. Come here, honey. Come here. You gotta continue to do what you're doing. We're just gonna go off in this room over here.
All right,
here's what happened.
happened.
Close the door. Okay, here's what happened.
We're not going to give that information away yet. We want to get the rest of the information, but
So yeah, but still,
So are you going to explain to Kelly the whole phylactery business and the angry lich?
not yet.
Oh, not the Lich. We're not going to explain about that part yet.
What's it you're telling Kelly about?
First thing is that we've made a pact a bit with the Black Dragons. We want that to be clear. Get that out there.
Oh, she's like, oh, okay. Ooh, did you tell my dad?
Did we tell Prescott?
We haven't forwarded on that information yet.
No, there's more things we're still trying to work out.
I'm sure there's something he can tell him. He'll figure it out.
We need to solidify the alliance before we risk price gouge defending them.
I say there's a caveat to the whole alliance. We have to go save Admiral Fluffy. You remember Admiral Fluffy?
Admiral
Yeah,
Fluffy?
Yeah.
What happened to Admiral Fluffy?
Some bitch took him. We're going there to get him. She's going to learn the error of her ways quickly. But we are concerned about these wolfmen. We're thinking that they're more than just wolfmen. Because you say, and you let it right here, you said it was the full moon.
What is the full moon?
And do you know what also happens on the full moon?
Yeah, a lot of people turn into werewolves.
Yep.
Imagine that.
Have we had any of the?
Bears and tigers.
Have we had any of?
But I've heard after a while they can control that. It's just initially they have problems with that.
I'm going to bring up. Have any of the injured been checked by a priest for possible infection?
Think of that. Do you think that some of them might turn into werewolves tonight during the full moon?
Looking at the sun down here. How far away is it until moonrise?
Well, you got about 8 hours.
Okay.
Is there a spell that'll move the moon?
It'll move the moon. A spell that'll move? What do you mean move the moon? I mean...
Okay, Gru, well, we're not your minions, so we can't exactly steal the moon.
I mean, in Pathfinder, you technically can, but...
You can move the moon.
Well, I mean, there are whole rules for space and whatnot, and it's just a really big thing.
It's quite big, yeah. I'm just, do you know what happens if you... Never mind.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I mean, what I would do is somewhat some sort of time messy thing, but I know that's a 9th level spell. Which I don't have yet.
I'm still trying to figure out what the hell the Amber Shield was. That's the thing I'm trying to figure out the most.
That's a good question.
Also, with this, it was coordinated attack. So
It's a very coordinated
Oh,
attack.
yeah. From the survivors I talked to, they were very disciplined. Uh, they were teams of 3, from what I can tell. They would, they would move and look and search and move and search, and at least one of them was using magic. He was invisible, and then appeared to strike down. Well, the Edgelord told me that. The Edgelord told me that when he tried to attack one of the wolfmen from behind, the invisible wolfman appeared out of nowhere and knocked him out.
Interesting.
Did they say anything, say from what was reported when they spoke with the drow? Did they say what they were looking for?
The wolfman never talks to anyone except for the drow.
Okay, that's what's
And they spoke in Sylvan?
Yeah.
And I'm going to...
I mean, the guard said it was elf talk. I assume they would still there.
We need somebody in that room who can understand Sylvan. Either one of the wizards can cast comprehend languages.
And one of the wizards. Oh no, you took Kelly to another room.
I'm going to probably bring that up with them afterwards, but
She says, "Oh yeah, I think one of the wizards speaks Sylvan. He wouldn't even need magic.
that would be useful.
A lot of the writings that they've been studying are in Elvish from the Empire days.
Where did they come from? Who? The wizards.
They're just some common wizards.
Just
And they've been here?
Yeah, they're just wizard guys.
Okay.
They like books, so they became wizards."
Like this one?
except this one had to get struck by lightning to have enough intelligence.
Actually, educated with a fish from Sharknado.
I don't remember. The main concern is that if this is again the full moon, they're probably going to show up again unless they got what they were looking for.
She just shakes her head. Yeah, I'm not sure. The whole thing is very bizarre. That's why and there's 3 more days of full moon, so.
But
Yeah.
4 nights of full moon.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a little concerned about the Covfefe.
I'll say that's the biggest concern I've got.
yeah, I was gonna say somebody who knows how big are the tunnels?
25 feet wide?
Yeah.
25 feet. Yeah. Well,
And equally as high, if I remember correctly. I was gonna say, yeah, who knows?
because if a tiny hut can block off an entrance,
No.
Oh,
because tiny hut is literally invulnerable.
Right. But they're only 10 feet.
Hilariously enough, a tiny hut is more invulnerable than an invulnerability globe.
Yeah.
I love that.
But we might want to have something that will stop them.
Push comes to shove, we can have the wizards.
Because if they have some sort of shielding that protects them from all... One, I want that.
I wonder if those are just globes of invulnerability.
You can't move.
Those are stationary?
Those you get encased in a giant sphere of glass.
Hmm.
Indestructible glass, except it can be disintegrated. And it just ends the spell. Invulnerability does not let you do much. But it keeps you safe.
What about an emergency escape plan for the Covfefe?
It's pretty big.
Yeah, ever since they put that troll in there.
Too big to teleport circle out?
Should be the teleport circle.
I'll say it was teleported to us before.
Yeah,
Yeah,
before,
then
then they put the
then
troll
they
in
put
it.
the troll in there.
Right.
And it swelled.
Oh, I forgot about that part.
Yeah, that bites.
Frack.
Yeah, the lich was annoying. Brought that up.
Okay, so. Okay, we're immediately going to start having everyone who was bitten looked at by a cleric. Do we have detect disease? Is that a thing?
Give me a second.
I'm assuming a civilian cleric would have that prepared because that would basically be their job. The
No.
local doctor.
Like Canterbury is a curse though, not a disease.
But so, yeah, that's been
I,
a real curse.
Well, no, I wanted to be able to detect it. So at that point, is it detect magic?
That's I'm not entirely certain of.
I don't think magic will do it either.
Don't think magic do what? Sorry.
The detect magic won't find a curse.
Oh, yeah. Okay. And remove curse is a 3rd level spell. So,
I have remove curse.
well, I can have 2 for lucky and for
That's actually on my list of
Yeah.
prepared spells. Is
problem
remove curse.
it's gonna take me a day before I can do it because it's not one of those I
Yeah.
write for regularly.
Yeah, that's one that I have, and I have.
Sorry.
Man, I gotta write more stuff down. I don't even have the ceilings in the rooms.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think it was
Well, remember they were
30-foot
dome.
dome thing.
Yeah. So
Half pipe or whatever.
Yeah.
I have 24 remove curses if it push comes to shove.
And the doors were I think they're 25 feet because I think the doors were squares.
doors were squares because it didn't start to get bigger until you got into the cities themselves.
So wall
But
of
still, it's 25 feet, so that's pretty big.
wall of force might be something that we'll have to utilize.
Yeah.
But is there a detect curse? I don't think there's a detect curse.
I didn't see a detect curse. I also
No.
remove curse.
There's dispel magic or detect magic. Let me see what. Dispel. That's no. I didn't want to open that. I wanted to open detect magic.
Would knowledge arcana help us figure out how to detect lycanthropy?
I have to know. So I have to tell you. And I don't. No, it's not a disease though, so it's not going to show up there.
That doesn't say under werewolf. So no one past bestiaries and monster manuals that has indicated in there as the one how to detect it, at the very least how to get rid of it.
Would it be magic? Because detect magic would show.
It's not magical though. So I would say no.
That's the challenging thing. Is then if it's not magic and it's not and like then what type of curse is it?
The curse of lycanthropy.
Right, but
It's always been how it's preferred.
yeah, it's just whether or not that's a magical affliction or not. Because if it's
I can tell you right now.
No, the consensus seems to be no. It's not detect disease and it's not detect magic.
detecting lycanthropy is
Undetectable until basically it happens, what it sounds like.
would I know if a remove curse would work on a transformed lycanthrope?
Yeah, that definitely works.
Well, here's one thing we could do, because we have enough cities here, we can easily quarantine them,
Quarantine everyone bitten.
everyone bidden, tell them to quarantine themselves, because there's plenty of cells in there that they could do that with, and then we seal off those, and when they transform, because they won't be in their mind, they can't use their magic to get out. The downfall is they'll probably end up killing each other.
Quarantine themselves with also know how that works.
Yeah, we know.
I thought that was funny.
Yeah.
That was fun over a year. It just happens to be relevant.
Yeah.
All right, so rounding up the bitten people,
Yes.
Bitten or clawed.
or clawed people, all the bitten and clawed people that were knocked out the night before, round them all up and put them where?
Honestly, I don't want them as far away from Covfefe as possible. So,
And I would rather not have them nearby any elves, because I would rather want to keep the casualties down to a minimum. So,
alright, then I'm thinking Village 17. Because then there's only 2 areas you have to lock off. And then, of course, you can also lock these ones here too at 3 and 18. So basically, you have to double lock it there.
and just mass sleep them, basically.
Could do that too. Now, I don't know how well that's going to work
See,
when
this
they
is the
turn.
challenge. This
Yeah.
is the challenge. I also want to be able to defend against them coming in and trying to find.
Oh, thank you for reminding me. I meant to ask Kelly this, but we got sidetracked. Did anybody go up after the Wolfmen had left and track where they came from?
Oh, no, didn't check where they came from. No.
I guess this happened last night, right?
Mm-hmm.
We need to do that now.
Okay.
When you get somebody up there, see if they can find any trace of them.
I think we might also.
Christine, the ranger.
The ranger.
You're up.
Time to go, Ranger.
It's time to go do your ranging things.
We might also want to
What am I looking for?
ask the dark elf.
Looking for tracks.
Tracks.
Mhm.
Yeah, go up the stairs. It's about a mile. And see if we can figure out where the where the Wolfmen came
You know what?
from, went to.
Time is of the essence. If we are splitting up,
What do
I'm
I have
casting
to do?
Longstrider.
Well, you have to make a
Guess Monster who?
survival check. Are
Well,
you
let me see
proficient
if
in
I
survival?
it's her.
It might be a ranger.
I did
bonus
a,
thing.
okay, so
Let's say she should be able to
This
cast
is
that
what I
on
just-
herself, honestly.
it just went from level 9 to
Yeah.
level 10. And it did a,
But what does a ranger have for when it comes to tracking people as a bonus? Because anybody can make a wisdom roll or a wisdom survival roll if you're proficient in survival. But do you have any other bonuses?
oh,
that help you?
primeval awareness. Oh, yeah. Primeval awareness, right? Let's see.
Okay.
So here's what I can do. I have this.
Okay. Natural Explorer.
You can sense whether the following types of creatures are present within 1 mile of you or up to 6 miles. Your favorite terrain: apparitions, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead.
None of those.
That includes there is no lich. Correct?
She could tell that there is no lich in the area. Yeah. within
So
a
the
mile.
moment we showed up. Okay.
You can figure out where undead is, and you know that there aren't any. So what are you looking for? Because isn't that like a concentrate on things, look for stuff?
You can use, I don't know.
And what's your favorite terrain?
My favorite terrain is Underdark.
Oh, that's interesting.
You can use your action and expend 1 ranger spell slot to focus your awareness on the region around you for 1 minute per level of the spell slot you expend. You can sense whether the following types of creatures are present within 1 mile of you or up within up to 6 miles if you are in your favorite terrain.
6 miles.
Something that you have to act.
Is this the Underdark?
Yes,
Oh, okay. Well,
specifically.
specifically, there we go.
So,
So you can spend the spell slot and tell if there are any of those creatures within a mile of you.
6 miles.
6 miles.
6 miles.
6 miles if I'm in my favorite terrain.
The
So,
Okay, something else to notice here for her natural explorer. While tracking other creatures, you can also learn their exact number, their sizes, and how long ago they passed through the area.
So that's what we would use.
That's one of the big things.
the,
we wanna know.
the feral senses, right? No.
No,
What was it called again?
This is under her natural explorer.
Natural.
Yeah, and that I get a plus, on that I get a +5. I get a natural explorer improvement
Oh,
for leveling up.
what does the
From going from
improvement
level
do?
to 9 to
That's
11.
what I'm looking for.
Huh?
Where are you seeing that? What page are you seeing that?
Just on the chart.
No, on my
it
chart
says
from going to 9th to 10th.
10th level is improvement.
Improvement to my natural explorer improvement.
Uh-huh.
Which isn't she?
You choose additional favorite terrain types at 6th and 10th. So that's
Oh,
what
so you just get
so
another.
I get
Yeah,
another
you just get another
favorite-
one. Yeah.
Okay.
favorite terrain type.
Considering we've actually been out in the wilderness, forest area, honestly, would be a reasonable one too.
Which one I have? Which one?
Well, you have Underdark as one of them. We knew you
I
had
do
that
have
one.
Underdark. Yeah.
So forest could be another one, or grassland. Either one of those we've been in. Mountain technically we've been in as well, but not as much here lately. We've been more forest or grassland area. Actually, you have a total of 3, if I've seen this correctly.
Yeah.
So, okay, so yeah, Underdark, forest, grassland.
Underdark, forest, and grassland.
Yes.
Okay. So you're gonna go up the stairs and track the wolfman?
Honestly, I think she can do both. I mean, as she's going upstairs, she can do the tracking there, and when she gets to the top, also track there too.
Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, you went up the stairs. That's not very fair.
yeah, but
Well,
it gives you
Okay,
how many.
so what do
I
I
say it's the
Oh,
minis
figure
what
out
I'm
how many.
getting at. I want to know their size. Because again, this was a tactical attack.
While tracking other creatures, you may also learn their exact number, their sizes, and how long they pass through the area. Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, so make a wisdom survival roll.
So a D20.
D20. And add in your wisdom and add in survival.
Okay, so
Proficiency in
is this
survival.
where I?
In the boxes next in the next column?
Yeah.
Where survival is?
Survival, yeah.
You got that one checked?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that means you add your proficiency bonus and your wisdom bonus.
I got a 12 plus 6,
6 total.
plus 6 to survival.
Okay.
That's 18.
18.
What's your wisdom?
16, so plus 3.
And then your proficiency.
What's your proficiency bonus now?
What's a proficiency?
Alright, number up here in the big box, but you get it off that.
Oh, plus 3.
And just check
Oh,
that.
but
Check that chart though. Make sure you
What
got the right level.
what chart?
That one right there.
Oh, okay.
Proficiency bonus.
Oh, yeah, proficiency bonus. It should be plus 4.
Yeah, you should change that to a 4. So,
All right.
so you're plus 7 and you got a 19. So you know that there are 18 of the wolfmen.
18.
Jesus, only 18 of those fuckers came in?
That's not good.
No, it's not.
And you can tell that they're traveling in groups of 3.
And
So
which
6
direction
groups.
did they go?
And they went off to the west
They
when they
went
got to
off
the top of the
to
stairs.
west and got to the top of the stairs.
Yeah. Not too far, but not nearby. So like an hour away, there is the beginning of the forests.
Hey, that's one of my
So
favorites.
where you are now,
Don't go any further.
and where you are now is grasslands. And they traveled west and you assume into the forests, but it depends on how far away from the stairs you want to walk.
If I'm traveling alone,
You're able to move stealthily at your normal speed, yes. But right now, come get one of us or take some red shirts with you. And
how am I gonna, where are the red shirts? On the boat?
No, there's,
Oh, with us.
There's 40 standing at the top of the stairs.
I'll
say, yeah.
40 more on the landing.
take 10,
How many?
take 10 of them with you.
Okay.
Tell them to stick with you. You're going to search that area, see if you can.
Force.
The
Yeah.
tracks. You're gonna
I'm
follow.
going
the
to go
tracks.
follow the tracks.
Don't go more than, say, 50 feet into the woods. You're just getting an underline to see if they
I
kept
have
traveling.
Land Strider.
It's gonna
So.
take like an hour to get to
No, I have Land Strider.
the. Okay.
But you also got 10 guys with you that don't.
So you round up 10 guys and you start off on the tracks, following the trail of the Wolfman. And a couple hundred yards out, it switches from Wolfman tracks to wolf tracks.
They transform me.
Yes, this thing about lycanthrope, again, meta right here. They're able to take on the forms of a hybrid, which is what the wolfmen were, or they take on the form of a full wolf. And apparently they were,
Which means they were using their hybrid form as a combat.
and they went to the wolf form for a quicker escape.
Yeah. And you also find the tracks arriving to the location. But the two trails diverge right at the stairs. So yeah, right at the stairs. So you realize there were wolves coming in from one angle, and then wolf men leaving in the other angle, and then turning back into wolves. So there's a wolf trail that comes almost to the stairs, and then wolfmen, and then wolfmen leaving, and then transforming into thing. And the two trails diverged, so they weren't exactly the same path.
How large is the entrance?
10 feet.
As the X, it's easily concealed because of the boulders there.
Yeah, there's
See, this is
some
big.
boulders that kind of create a natural cave entrance type thing.
Do I have
What
all the
level?
information?
What level are the wizards?
And then
Pretty
there's
much.
the wizards you were talking to downstairs.
Yes.
There's a 3, and 2 2s, and a
Do I
1.
want to go further off into the forest by myself?
So none of them
Not by
have
yourself.
tiny
Again, I want you
I don't think so.
to take them with you to see, because again, we find out when when you find out when it changes,
Level 2, level
when they diverge off,
I think
that means they're able to hide which way they are coming from.
3. It's level 3.
I think it's
And
3.
you have to do a lot of tracking just to actually find them.
Right. So how far out do you want to go? And are you following the to or the from?
So this is the thing. The
Which
stairway
trail do you want to
is
follow?
10 feet.
Mhm.
If I just do a tiny hut, seals it from.
Yeah.
So
The
do we wanna
trail back
defend
to the woods or the
The
trail
entrance
in
for
the
tonight?
woods?
Yes, we want to keep it defended at least for the next 3 nights.
The trail
Again, by the
into
time
the
of the full moon.
Yeah.
Sorry, what?
The trail into the woods? That's the trail into the woods.
Okay.
I would rather not
You're gonna
do
go ahead and do the whole hour till you get to the edge of the woods.
How, an hour?
Make sure
Yeah.
that you can
I mean, this is
get.
one of those you burn daylight, but you're not gonna do that if you want.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
All right, and I hate to be the buzzkill, but it's time to stop.
But I think the plan is going to be send us up the stairs with the tiny hut and just block it over and hope they don't have counter spell or dispel magic.
That is going to be the other concern, because literally at least one of them has some type of magic capability.
And also, how many of those they have? Because another useful thing about Wish is I can just say, tiny hut now. Because it ignores the casting speed, because it
Right.
replicates
Becomes
the
a
spell.
wild thing.
So I can just say, I know. I could also just upcast it to make it harder to block. So I could burn a level 8 spell on a tiny hut to make it harder to dispel.
It seems ridiculous, but I like it.
I mean, you know,
We're making level 8 tiny huts now.
I mean, when the enemy seems to have invulnerable shielding and just wiped out two entire guard contingents and plowed through.
Yeah, there's a lot of concern here. A lot of concern.
There is no such thing as overkill.
Now when it comes to defending a major source of our power,
We considered trying to get in touch with the Lich.
right now,
I did.
he needs to let off some steam.
So this is,
And here's the thing, he is essentially immortal.
Don't throw that thing.
He can hold the grudge for a long time. I can guarantee you that.
that's why I kind of want to start using the wishes to, you know, do something useful. Because we did contact him after the time thing,
Oh yeah,
and he said,
I'm tired of you fuckers.
yeah, something to that effect.
They're so difficult. And they can hold the grip.
Yeah,
And they can hold